Hey, Scooby Gang.
Hello.
Hey, it's doing this new thing that I hate where it tells me to admit everyone
What?
before they can join the call.
Well,
I hate it.
yeah, updates suck.
I haven't figured out how to get rid of it yet, but I will. Oh, yes, I will.
I will. I will.
Just done with everything. All right. Yeah, we'll open that one. Oh, wow. There's a best method for boiling hard-boiled eggs. We've been doing it wrong all this time.
There's one superior to all others.
Apparently, the trick is using water,
I would never have guessed.
right? Me neither. That's kind of wrong. Why did I have fire fan on? Huh. I know why I had that open at least. Brandon, do you have Joel's number?
Uh, I might.
My
Let me
phone
just
died,
look.
so it's free charging in the other room. Can you text him?
I can if I have his number.
I know that I texted you and him at the same time at one point.
I do not have his number, but I did find that text.
There you
So
go.
let me.
Text us both and be like, hey, dudes, stop. How it be? Did you
Okay,
catch
he's
up on all your classes, Ben?
about to get a call from an unknown number.
On classes, yeah, I finished. Let me see. I think last week was the last week that I had anything, and it was mostly papers to write. Is my That's why.
When he answers, Brandon, when he answers, tell him you want to have him scan something. His company is Scantech. He's always like, Scantech, Joel Ray speaking. I need a home survey. I've got environmental health problems. I need you to survey my home and tell me if it's killing me or not. Epic Pool has expanded a lot. You guys don't even know. Next time you go back, you'll see it. It's really cool.
That assumes that we can actually go back. still.
You still have the rock.
Oh, that's true. We do.
You get one
He
free
didn't.
trip.
He
No
didn't
matter
pick
what.
up. I called him twice.
I'm not going to take anything. I can't. I'm just getting some coffee. And now I'm yelling in everybody's ear that I'm getting coffee.
All right, go get coffee.
Well, my wife is threatening me to not take the Christmas snacks that she made for work.
Okay.
But I can't anyway, so. You're going to sneak one at night? Yeah, sure. You're not going to do that. Yeah, I'm making poor life decisions and drinking coffee at 6:30 in the evening. You know, why not? It's been a day.
Did any of you guys record your conversation with the half dragon? Or no, you didn't know he was a half dragon. With the drow, Shishmoth, Dury,
Oh, he's a half dragon.
That's good to know.
I might have. Let me open up Word.
Because I gave you like a whole bunch of helpful information.
I feel like if you didn't, Brandon, I feel like Joel did. I feel like there was some discussion about that, some specifics and some copy and paste, but I'm not 100%.
Something like that.
It's one of the reasons why I put it all in chat as opposed to just talking about it.
Yeah, I feel like somebody definitely copied that down because I feel like there was a conversation about that we needed to do that. Where is everybody?
Yeah.
I mean, not that I'm complaining, just where is everybody? Are you
There's
done
no way
with
I didn't
school for the
write that
moment,
shit
Victor?
down.
I know last I talked to Orlando, he still had like 3 papers to write.
Oh shit. No, I'm not done. I've got one for psychosocial and one for Dr. Wu. Oh, and then I've got to make some screenshots of the thing for fucking easy Billy Zachary's class.
That's the one I hear the most complaints about. Billy likes the papers. That's what I've been told.
Really likes the papers.
Well, I mean, he liked the papers in the master's program, so I imagine it didn't get any better.
No, yeah. But we didn't have a lot of classes with him where it was like, hey, you need to write a paper. Because, like, you know, I mean, fucking, what was it? The first one, like,
Well,
what did we have with him?
Well, I had like the shiatsu class. Like I took his entry shiatsu class, but even that, he was like, "Oh, I want you to like write this," and then maybe that's too much writing, and go download Zotero. And I was just like,
What?
Okay. Like, sure, Billy. Like,
You take that shiatsu class, you had to write a paper on how to touch people?
I can't remember. I don't remember if we actually had to write the paper or if it was or if he just made us go download all the stuff to write the paper and show him that we did it. Like he's a big fan of Zotero, which don't get me wrong, like I love Zotero. It's saving my life. Although every now and then it gets stuff wrong, but you know, it wasn't necessary for that class in my very humble opinion. Like the idea of that class was to get more people to take that class so there could like be a whole program around it. And probably writing papers is the best way to go about that. just my thought process on that.
I mean, true. So you're asking me where is everyone? Suzanne is coming on at 7, and hold on 1 second.
It's cool. I thought I was gonna be late tonight.
Suzanne's coming on at 7. Zag is coming on at right about 7 as well. And then John is on the plane.
Okay. Well, being on a plane is probably pretty hard to play D&D.
Yes.
Imagine.
I am unable to find it. I guess I didn't copy and paste it, but I do basically remember a decent summary.
Okay. Checking one more thing. There are some things that are just funny to think about. You have an invisible 20-foot tall, 8,000-pound creature walking into a room. How do you not know it's there?
I mean, that's a valid question.
It's like the shadow dragon was invisible at a certain point and came back out and was watching you guys, and I was just like, technically speaking, they can't not know he's there. But he was far enough away that it wasn't an issue until you decided to fucking talk him out of killing you, which was a beautiful moment, I'll have you know.
That was a lot of fun.
I'm gonna get my phone and text Joel's phone number. Oh, his personal phone.
Where my dice are.
Check it. I'm 90% sure it is.
Here they are.
Hey, just a heads up. I have a phone interview, I think, at 3 tomorrow. So just a heads up. I have a phone interview at 3 tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Cool.
Frederick will be joining us. You have Frederick sign? Usul, we have the likes of Frederick sign. We have Frederick sign, the likes of which God himself has never seen. Although, brutally honestly, God has definitely had more Frederick sign. I mean, like, how much worm sign is that really?
What is this?
So in Dune, in the
Oh,
original
okay.
movie Dune, at one point, like to have worms coming up to the ground is called worm sign. And when you place a thumper and you're trying to catch worms to ride them, you're looking for worm sign. And at one point, Usul says to Throg, do we have worm sign? And Throg says, Usul, we have worm sign the likes of which God himself has never seen. So all these worms are coming up to the surface so they can ride them.
Got you. It's actually weird. I've never read Dune, or and now I think I've seen like a few like bits and clips of like the sci-fi series, like the sci-fi channel Dune, but like the
Right.
actual Dune movie, like I haven't seen that, and I haven't seen the movies because I haven't read the book. So I was like, I don't want to ruin it, but then I just haven't read the book.
So the two, like the earlier movie, the first movie did a pretty good job of explaining, like they had a voiceover going as you watched the movie. So it kind of explained what the fuck was going on, like as you're going through it. So that was kind of cool. The second one takes a lot longer. Like, the first half of the movie is 2 hours. Now that they know that audiences will survive that.
Yes, thank you, Lord of the Rings.
Right, right.
We're going to turn The Hobbit into 3 movies.
Challenge accepted. So they take a lot longer for the actual exposition. So it is definitely much more organic. It's much flows better than the original movie. The flow is better. But I would probably still wait till the second one comes out and then watch them back to back. But it's really good. They did a really good job, I think. Some parts could be done better, but who the fuck am I? Like,
right.
Yeah. There is always something that could be done better.
That's true. Well, it's funny because like going back and watching, I hesitate to say old movies, but like Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah.
On like a better television, and you see things now that you're just like, wait, like how did they miss that? And you realize like you were never supposed to be able to tell that that was like a really shitty rock. Like,
Right. You're watching it in like 4K, and they filmed it in like 1.
yeah, you're like, how did they get? Wait, I remember this being like,
You get to see
like
every
shit.
pore of the movie.
Yeah, no, like, no, that is a book that I actually, it's multiple books, right? Like, I need to at some point. Like, I've just never dug into that.
Gotta read up on what's about to happen. Okay, I mean, to you guys, that's comparatively shitty, but it's not a bad attack. Okay. Welcome back, Max. There's a monster further on that I was reading through, and I was like, the version they give you guys, the fight is like has really low hit points, and I was like, that's ridiculous. These guys could trounce that. And then I looked at the stats and the defenses of the monster, and I was just like, oh no, yeah, low hit points is fine. This will be good.
Fuck.
The dungeon definitely doesn't get easier. Doesn't get easier.
Brandon, it looks like you're getting moved in.
Oh yeah, is this the new place, Brandon?
Holy shit.
No.
It's got like furniture.
This is my parents' place.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, so it's okay.
Never mind. I stand corrected.
We had high hopes.
I was like, you're making quite some progress back there.
Thought you were putting all that treasure
Thanks.
to good use.
I say this as someone who's lived out of a box most of my life, until recently. I mean, I still kind of live out of a box, but
Until you got married and you learned that such things are not always acceptable with others.
well, it's like my kid is like, why do I have to put my clothes away in certain drawers? And I'm like, well, when you're an adult, you can put all your clothes in a box like I do, and a laundry hamper, and they can stay there. But until then, you put your clothes in the drawer because I had to do it too. You have to separate them, but why? I don't know. It's what society demands of us.
How is your son doing?
He's alive.
Good sit rep.
Better than the alternative.
I mean,
By the way, Ben, how old is he now? 8 or
he's
something?
5.
Oh, he's 5. Okay.
You know, it's, I don't know, however many days it is until Christmas. I mean, I'm assuming he's a healthy 5-year-old 10 days before Christmas or whatever. I don't know.
You know, it's
Never done this before.
Why are you such a damn helicopter parent? You know, just constantly, like, you know, micromanaging and all this. Just let him be a kid, man.
Let him live his life.
Yeah, let him live his life, man, dude.
That kid gets to live his life so hard, it's not even funny. The stuff he gets away with, like, on any single day, like 5 minutes into it, I would have been beat so many times and like put in a closet or who knows, you know, like punished in some way. Like, it's just like,
He's living, dude. He is living the dream. That's what I'm getting.
I'm like, you understand the things that I let you say to me like 20 years ago
Oh,
would not have flown.
yeah, but I hope you're writing some of this down because he's gonna have his own book here by the time he's 12. You know,
Yeah, that's a real possibility at this
Y-
rate.
y'all can retire, so look at it that way.
I need to figure out, it sucks because you can't take the Nintendo Switch and directly put it on Twitch. You have to do a whole bunch of I shouldn't say a whole bunch. It's not like super technical gymnastics. Like, I could do it, but you have to kind of run it through something. Because like listening to the kid play Super Mario or Zelda Breath of the Wild by himself and talk to himself about what he's doing and why he's doing it and what he thinks is going to happen versus what happens is just awesome. Like,
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God, he's his own color commentator while he's playing video games. Is that what I'm hearing?
well, this is what kids do these days. Like it's a whole thing. Like they do it and they make lots of money. But he doesn't. He's never seen that. He just does it playing. Like he's just like, I'm gonna get this goblin and I'm gonna do that. And oh, that did not. Okay.
Oh man, John Stout's daughters, Jordan and Winter, especially like I think it was Jordan, and we were over at Ben Armstrong's house, and they were all this is at the Yule party and all that, and she and the other kids are playing Minecraft, and she's sitting there, and she sounds just like a dude. She goes, "Okay, fire, fire, fire," and they call it, and the girls call each other dude, which is hilarious to me. To cut like a bunch of 5, 7, 8-year-old girls calling each other dude.
Jordan is amazing. That girl's gonna be good.
Well, both her and Winter, they each have. Winter's a little pistol. I mean, well, you know what it is? She doesn't try to be anything. When we were helping them move Vic earlier this year,
Yeah.
so Jordan and Winter and I, we were taking a break because I was like, yeah, we were all like moving like really heavy stuff and all that, or kind of heavy or whatever, and being henchmen, and they're both taking a rest or something like that. And Jordan's the older one, right? So she's older than her sister by about 4 or 5 years, I think it is. I think was it Winter's about 7 and Jordan's 11, I think, or something like that. So Jordan's like tall. She's like tall beanpole, growth hormones in the food. Winter's a little bit short for her age. And they're both sitting down, taking a break. And her older sister, Jordan, says, she goes, little sisters, they can really be a pain. And without missing a beat, Winter just goes, yeah, that's right. We sure can be. And just the utter honesty and no defensiveness, no insults. I'm like, oh my God, I wish y'all had a talk show. I would just sit there and tune in, just listening to refreshing, authenticity, for my morning break. Jiminy crickets.
Waiting on Zag and Suzanne, but we can start if you guys like. We're in the middle of combat though, so it's up to you, gentlemen.
Well, I'd like to say hello to Brandon. See how you're doing,
Hello.
man.
I'm making it by. I just got my my COVID booster today, so I've been sore and tired and lethargic all day.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I damn near slept through the game. I woke up at 6:26. I'm like, oh God.
I was sleeping through the damn game. That's why
God
Victor
damn
had to
it.
call me.
Yeah, I called
asked
you. I
him.
called you twice as well.
Oh,
I
is that
found
what
your
the
number.
832 number was? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I found your number from like some text that Victor had sent both
Yeah,
of
I sent out a
us.
text to the two of you at one point.
Oh, one of our 6 chats? Awesome.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, sweetie pie.
Don't forget,
Yeah.
babe, we're playing the game tonight.
Oh. Oh, God, what a day. I had my final exam in biomedical components. It wasn't
Oh,
that
wow.
bad. It was just I hadn't slept most of the night. I was up like from, geez, I don't know what time I got up. I took a few hour nap last night and then got up at 10 or 11, and I was just up all day until like about 3:30 this afternoon, and just finally crashed out. Oh, I got one more exam tomorrow, but it's in global climate change. It's not that hard. And I'm gonna make a B in that class anyway. There's nothing I can, all I can do is just hold station on that, hold my action on that grade.
What kind of program are you in?
It kind of an odd one. It's
Okay.
so
Okay.
here's the thing, so I've been going to UTD since 2006. Okay,
Oh, nice. Okay.
almost done.
That's the way to do it.
He'll graduate.
I've got my
No judgment.
no, yeah, I wouldn't feel judged anyway because fuck y'all, I'm way educated. After this semester, I've got 340 credit hours, okay, completed.
That's awesome.
340 easily. No, actually a little more than that because I'm also taking a non-credit course with Colorado State University. But anyway, so that's a non-ionizing radiation. I'm taking environmental geology, global climate change, and biomedical components, circuit components, which is actually a lot cooler than it sounds because we actually get into like the last few lectures. Okay, we had to learn how EKGs are generated in the body, like the electrical potentials, like the 12 lead EKGs and what they're called, leads 1, 2, and 3, VF, VLF, and there's another one that's escaping me. And then there's what's called the A leads, AVRF, LF, and the augmented leads actually add 50% more magnitude to the signal because from your skin, when they put the patches on there, you're only talking about maybe a millivolt or something of signal, and there's a lot of noise you got to pull out of. So we go into the things you do like to prevent the 60 hertz interference. We also did we were going to do what's called biopotentials with electrochemistry, but I asked my professor, she said she was going to do heart sounds. Okay, so you actually get like the sequence of the heartbeat and exactly what goes on, like, your mitral valve closes, the right atrium opens up, starts filling with blood, and it shows like a graph. And you actually had to answer questions about it, what point, in the heart, what is going on with each part of the heart sound in the heart. So it's kind of like a little bit of advanced physiology and that sort of thing. Really, yeah, it's very interesting stuff. But the reason so I'm finishing my biomedical engineering degree, which now I've only got like two classes left, practically 2 or 3, something like that. But it's because I get my health insurance at the school. And the sons of bitches now require 7 credit hours. It used to be all you had to do is take one fucking class a semester. And you had to pay for the insurance, but you could get insurance.
I didn't know that, but that's ingenious. Had it not changed.
Well, it was ingenious. Except other people became geniuses, and then I think something happened. They're like, "Hey, wait a minute!
Like, we're paying way too much in health insurance for these guys who are only taking one class a semester."
Well, the thing is, you see, UTD, what you're with is what's called a really good risk pool. Okay, so the median age of most of the people on there are in their lower mid-20s, right?
Yeah.
And if you're
Makes
like,
sense.
my age and all that, that's a really good group to be with.
Right, it keeps your costs low.
It is going up, and then you add in the cost of tuition, but at least I'm paying extra, but I'm also getting some education, and I'm
Right.
also, I get to hang out with people, like in their early 20s and all that, and that's actually very refreshing because adults can be just really, cynical, bitter, real downers and stuff like that. And it's just good to keep your brain active and learn different subjects. So I've now been taking a lot of natural science classes, like in astrophysics, oceanography, natural disasters. What's the other one? Weather and climate. That's a fascinating one. Like what the processes that it takes to make a cloud. It's more complicated than you think. The cloud does not form just simply because water condenses and so forth. There's actually a latent heat of vaporization that gets involved. That actually, the water as it condenses out, it actually releases heat, which sounds like the opposite of what it would do. Like you would think it would be cooling things, but it's not necessarily. But anyway. Then you learned about what's called like the environmental lapse rate, the adiabatic rate. Hey,
Hello.
our favorite Suzanne.
Got
He
off
was
work late.
explaining to us chemical reactions.
Anyway, well, I'm glad you popped on here because somebody needed to stop me. I was going on it way too fucking length.
So you have multiple degrees and you get disinvited to parties. Is that what I'm to take away from this?
Not even invited to parties.
They know better.
Not
by
even
now.
invited? That's rude.
They're like, the last time that guy talked about clouds.
Yeah, Joel and his STEM field.
Oh my god.
Like every time somebody has to explain how a Guinness and a Sam Adams and what makes a dark and tan. Like, no, okay, I got it. Like, I don't have to hear it every time I order it. Just...
What? You memorized it?
Well, I mean, like, I don't off the top of my head, but eventually, yeah. Like, I used to have a friend, like, every time we do it, he'd be like, this does it. Got it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
That's
got
when you
it. That's
just
cool.
smile politely and say, okay, I'm not ordering that.
But no, Joel's education actually sounds really interesting. Like, that's kind of cool that you've been doing that for that long. And I like the health insurance thing. That would have been great until it wasn't.
Yeah, that's been a craw in my stuck in my craw for a little bit, and I'm trying to think of a way to what I've been doing is mix. So a lot of the classes I named they're online classes, so I don't have to show up like 5 days a week at school because I run my own business, so I can't afford to do that.
Right.
But I'm getting to where I'm running out of online classes. What's up, Vic?
Oh, I'm just looking at how many monsters are left alive. So then I know
Okay, you
we're
think
good
we
when
can
we
take
start.
them at this point?
We've got everybody but Zach, so we can go ahead and start if you like.
What? How about you show us the board and okay, yeah, like
What are
that.
we looking at? Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. I'm floating around in the air if I remember right.
Yeah, LJ will be fine.
Those are actually good red circles behind him.
What?
Oh yeah, that's right. Those are the summoned demons, right?
Yep.
What are they called again? Not methods.
I believe they were dretches.
Dretches. That's right. Dretch.
So yeah,
Oh,
they're gonna run
yeah,
in
you're
and
right.
get
Those are good.
killed.
Those are good guys. That's right. Those are good guys behind you.
Okay. Yeah.
Why the fuck did I use that for the good guys?
Yeah, why did you do that, Victor?
I can't remember, but I'm going to change that now because it's confusing me. My brain works better now. I feel better.
You'll have to prove that to us.
What did no? So the sitch at this moment is you've got 5 dretches behind EJ. You've got 3 drow, 2 drow rangers and a drow cleric scout ranger in front of him.
Oh my glasses.
You've got a ginormous Hetzrow demon behind over here, and there's some weird light coming from the tunnel down in this area. I'll just put like there's definitely some like rainbow lights playing down out here.
How long am I sick?
Huh?
How long am I sick in the corner?
It was. If he's still around, you still got a Hetzer in front of you. So I think it's 2 more rounds. So 2 rounds, you're sick in the corner.
Can I open the chat?
That's right, because you left the circle. So yeah, 2 rounds left.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I and maybe the man at arms were floating in the air. Is that right?
That is correct. There is a reverse gravity.
I think you had just gotten back up or getting the process of getting back up on the ceiling, basically.
Right, right.
There's a reverse gravity basically right here.
I'm not sure how horse legs would do falling in reverse or falling normally. like that. I feel like
Like dead.
Right.
yeah,
So
like that would not be
currently-
good.
Your bash is currently standing up upside down on the ceiling. So this round you can attempt to go over and try to fight the demon.
That's right. You got you're tall and you got good reach. You could actually hit him. That's what we calculated last time with your
Right.
long great sword.
Right.
Your buddy Nail cannot reach the demon at all, but he's got your back.
So Vic, I guess we're taking the top of the round initiative.
That is correct. Top of the round is going to be Lev, then LJ, Frederick, Bash, then Blas, Blodgett, and Garlos.
Well, Blodgett can't do nothing but puke.
I just lose my D20. What did I do? No,
And the monsters go after Bash. So
I'm gonna go get some pepper.
say again.
I'm gonna go get some pepper for my soup.
Okay. Why is that? Oh, because I'm not done with those. Okay. And then Frederick just finished killing one of the demons. The other one is still up and about. And he's got the cleric on me. So we're good to start since the one person who's not here yet is not going to be going till the end of the round. We should be okay.
All right.
So Levrin,
Target rich environment. Let's see. What have I got for Lev?
you've got 5 dretches that go on your turn.
Have him dogpile one of the drow.
No, I believe those go on Blas's turn.
Are you sure Blas summons dretches?
Yeah,
All right then, cool.
I think you're right.
because I remember going dretches from you.
Right.
I think you're right.
Yeah, no, he's right. He's right.
Oh, but I can't summon the dead. Okay.
Be sure to put that on your Christmas cards for this year. Merry Christmas. Why can't I summon the dead?
Let's see, does that spell have a spell resistance check? Oh, cool. It doesn't. I'm going to cast Black Tentacles on the drow and have it so that the area of effect stops pretty much in front of LJ.
Mhm.
Hentai porn on the drow.
Welcome aboard, Zag.
Yay!
Yay, Zag is here.
Zag!
And actually, I'd like to cast it on the wall to the right.
Save us, Zag. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Is the...
Yeah, he's the great big green smiley face.
All right, so what's the area of effect? And what spell is this?
It's a 20-foot radius spread. It's Black Tentacles. There is no spell resistance check. There is no saving throw. So every creature within the area of the spell must make a grapple check opposed by the grapple check of the tentacles.
Okay.
You know, that 20-foot radius looks goddamn big in that cavern.
Right?
Holy shit.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. I mean, it looks
that a
right, Victor. It's just like, I'm like, god awful. Okay, wow.
Yeah. Holy crap.
So what's the grapple check number?
The grapple check number 16 plus. 16 plus 21 is 37.
Oh, we should have used it against the Kraken. That would have been ironic.
No, it would have lost.
Plus 37 is not bad. It was its best was 44 plus 44.
I rolled a 16. It don't get much better.
They could have gone on a date with each other.
Well, there was nothing to anchor the tentacles to anyway, so
Right at the bottom of the lake.
wouldn't have been long enough.
I think it was shallow in that part of the Shadow Lake.
A creature that size in a shallow part of the lake? I don't.
We were right up against the wall. I seem to remember we actually had room to walk or something like that. We could put our feet in there and walk on it. Okay, it's academic. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, I slept since then.
Yeah.
Joel didn't.
Yeah. Look it, don't I?
There we go. And to find the stats for these yahoos. They are currently grappled.
Yay!
As
So,
Zag and I discovered, that doesn't stop them from casting spells, but they are currently grappled.
Like a combat casting?
yeah, if they have combat casting, they can cast spells, but that's all.
Like kind of like Elizabeth Montgomery on Bewitched, they just kind of wrinkle their nose or something.
Exactly. That's the key. That's the key.
And if they fail their concentration check, they do not cast the spell anyway.
All right, next up is LJ.
Okay, I guess we'll rip and tear, rip and tear, rip and tear these guts. 6 attacks.
Okay, concentrating on one or the other, left or right?
Let's go with the one on the right. Got some crap rolls. Let's see here. 27. Actually, I'm gonna type them out.
Please do. Frederick, you're going to be up next.
Yeah. 3 volleys directly at the remaining demon that I can see.
Okay.
Attack rolls incoming.
Zag, we are starting the top of the round and going down. We just started. Before you got on, we just started. So we've got one big giant Hezro demon holding up currently your acolyte, as a matter of fact.
Yep.
Bash and his homeboy are being held against the ceiling by an anti-gravity field. You summoned a bunch of dretches that go on year round, which hasn't happened yet. And Project just killed one of the Hezro. A rate of shots not fitting at the second. And there is a rainbow of lights coming out from way down somewhere out here.
A rainbow of lights.
Yeah, just a rainbow blast, like every color of the rainbow coming out from way over there. You guys don't know what it is, but something's out there.
Okay.
See, that's you know what? God damn.
When you say from there, you mean which direction do you mean, Victor? I'm sorry. I couldn't see.
Down the way you came, down over this where this smiley face is.
Okay, great. Thank you. And are you telling me that because it's my turn?
No, I'm letting you know because I
great.
let everybody know earlier.
Okay, thanks.
So now you know as much as everyone else does.
Great.
All right, Vic, you have a bunch of attack rolls.
Frederick, those 3 hit. Go ahead and roll damage, please.
Okay, rolling damage.
Brandon, all of those are going to hit.
Oh, cool.
Very good.
Go and check your criticals.
Who, my criticals?
Brandon,
I was gonna say I don't have any criticals.
Yeah.
Right, Brandon, check your criticals for LJ.
The crit threat rolls are in the chat as well.
I see
The
that, I see that.
32
Yeah, I
got
see that.
32
Okay,
and the 29 got a 27. D13.
What is this thing that has Carrick in his grips?
Wow.
Giant evil demon.
A giant evil demon.
Exact same roll on that one. Okay.
That is what is holding your friend.
I forgot. 18. God damn it. I forgot point blank range.
It's 113 damage.
He growls in anger.
There you go. That's our
You said
damage.
113 from LJ?
Yes.
Okay,
Calculating
yeah.
total.
In anger. And then falls to the ground dead.
He dies angry
Die mad.
and miss out on everything cool.
And Roderick. That will also be enough to kill the Hitstro in front of you.
Yeah, it will actually. Yeah, I think so.
You're fortunate so far. Not for the longest, but you're fortunate so far.
80, yeah.
Ben, you are standing on the ceiling, standing on top of the world.
Yes.
Top of the world, looking down on creeps. Sorry.
How do I get down?
Say again, your last?
Well, I'm trying to calculate. Can I just walk out of the gravitational pull and fall to the ground?
Yes, you can.
I'm not I'm trying to think if there's a better way to get down.
Why don't you try going diagonally against the wall, and that way, by the time you hit out of the anti-gravity field, you're only a few feet above.
It's not a bad idea. I don't know how that's going to work, considering I have hooves, and I'm assuming this wall is like a dungeon wall. But let's try that and see what happens. Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna tell Nail to attempt the same thing. He should have better luck than I do with this.
All right. Also, Blaus, give me a reflex save for Carrick, please.
Okie. I need to figure out which computer I'm fucking running my dice on. Hold on.
Ben, give me a climb check.
Is that a D20 and then my climb?
Yes, D20 plus your climb bonus.
I don't think my climb is that great. My climb is 6. Okay, cool. It's not too bad. All right. 19
Oh wow,
total.
that is
6
actually
plus 13.
yeah. You barely made it. You basically are kind of like splayed out, going sideways down the wall. But you are here. Good job.
Dragging my giant horsey parts along the way.
Give me a roll for nail, please.
Horsey parts.
That's a new term we came up with. Horsey parts.
Nail. This makes no sense. Nail rolled an 8.
All right. Well, Nail watched you, but didn't realize he's not a horse.
Of course.
So Carrot got a 20 total.
Oh, nice.
All right. So okay,
Yes,
Nail
buddy.
Nail takes 4 hit points of damage. Carrick is on the ground. He does not take damage. He's like kind of like crouched, having fallen from about 15 feet in the air. But he is not dead, nor is he wounded. All right. Blas, your turn, sir.
So I would probably know this. So I need a knowledge check, please. What would happen if I cast a banishment spell on an extraplanar creature on an extra plane?
You return them to their home plane. The only time it doesn't work is if they're already on their home plane.
Okay. I'm going to run towards. Well, there's two things really, because I've got all these like demon things.
Right.
Can I just like basically? I think I've told them to attack something or to help. I forget what I've told them.
So
Do you
okay,
remember
up here, this is important. You've got 1 drow fighter and 1 drow cleric fighter.
Okay.
So if you're going to have them attack the drow, then you need to roll for their hits.
Okay. Well, but I want to turn around and then cast a spell at the big demon-y guy.
Joel cast arrows at the big demony guy, and he failed his saving throw and died.
That's one way of looking at it.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Joel shot the demon that was holding your acolyte and killed him.
And killed him.
Yes.
Oh, he's no longer there.
That's why he's no longer there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that part. I apologize. I skipped that part. I read past the battles.
It happened pretty quickly. So.
He's here for the role play.
Right. No, I get you.
Tolkien, I don't know a fuck thing that happened in any one of those battles because I really don't give a shit.
I don't know if it'll help or not.
Right.
I know it
I'm
hurts.
alive.
I'll have to get you some chrysanthemum tea.
So anyway, yeah. So then, fuck that. I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna order my demon guys to basically swarm the whoever the character on the left is.
Okay.
You sit down and be quiet. Okay.
They will totally do that.
I mean, I wanted them to bring more of them into the world, but then you reminded me I can't do that.
There are limits even to your power.
I know. Well, it's unfortunate. So I'll be rolling I don't know what the hell they get, but I'll just be rolling a die. I rolled a 10, which is probably not great, but hopefully they'll keep him busy.
Okay.
I don't even remember what I.
Can you look up their dretches?
Dretches. Okay, they're dretches. Yes, I can do that.
Cool.
There it is. Slow, stupid, not very effective combatants. Great.
Right.
That was a good choice. Initiative +0, base attack, grapple +2. So that's 12. Full attack with 2 claws is they get full attack. They get 3 attacks. They had 2 claws and a bite.
Yeah.
So should I roll that many?
You should roll for 3 of them because 3 of them will be able to attack him.
Okay, so the first claw, so it's +4. You tell me. So what do I need to hit? How's that?
Just lack of dex bonus because he is currently being grappled. And they are definitely not good creatures. So they're going to need 14s.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
For reals?
Yeah.
Oh, that claw hit.
The claw
Okay.
hit.
Second claw missed. Third claw
Oh, when they're
hit.
not used to doing damage.
And then the third bite, and then the first bite hit. So then the next claw hit, the next claw hit, and the next bite hit. So I got
damage him.
3 claws and 2 bites. And so that's, give me a second.
No problem.
Claws 1d6 plus 1, and the bite is 1d4. So that's 3d6 plus 3 and 2d4.
This Drow didn't see this in his morning coffee, I'll bet.
I'm pretty sure now, yeah.
So that's 22 plus 6 is 28 points of damage.
Say again?
28 points of damage.
28 or 20?
28.
28. All right, good job. Now
That's
roll grapple checks for the first and second ones.
Sure.
Because they are in the zone of the mass of black tentacles. Because they are, as you noted, stupid.
They are stupid. You said that. Yes. So the first one is just those 3?
Just 2 of them, the one on the left and the right.
Okay, the first one rolled a 7. I don't know if he gets any
It's not
pluses.
plus 25, so they're going to get grappled. I just wanted you to have a chance to roll.
They're going to get grappled. They're grappled. They're just running into the tentacles.
Yeah.
And then
they did attack him, but then they also got grappled. So
that's okay. They're supposed to keep him busy, is the thing.
They definitely are keeping him busy.
This guy, yeah, busy is, I think, a way to describe it.
That's the goal. So, and then, Blaz is gonna run up about 10 feet just to make sure he's staying in on the action behind LJ.
Okay.
Hopefully not in Lev's way to cast whatever he wants to do.
Okay.
Thanks for taking care of that demon, Frederick.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
No, I don't like
I'm
this.
worried about character.
40, 50, 60. Okay. So.
Holy Christ.
I say, it's a gun-free zone.
60-foot radius. All right, pretty much everybody. The giant nimbus of bright lights that was way over here suddenly starts emanating from right here in the center of everything. And everyone who's in this little circle, please give me a will save.
Okay.
Well, at least it's a will save.
Let's see.
Is there spell resistance, Victor?
You might get
8
spell resistance.
Let's see. It's 3.
Yes, there is actually. What's your SR again?
28.
Yeah. Please make a save, please.
Fuck.
I got a 13.
Okay.
There we go. There's mine in the chat.
Got it. Give me a will save, please, for Lev and LJ. Good job, guys. Ben and Zag, please give me will saves for your assistants as well.
Okay.
By the way,
I have
let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Here.
If he rolled a 15, then he's at least a 16th level caster.
Yeah,
That's
yes.
that's bad. That's really bad.
Yeah, he is.
Victor, what are you thinking?
I know what hunts you. Ben, did you roll? Can you roll? Oh, thank you. Oh no, yeah, perfect. Actually, perfect. So, Frodrick, Kurek, and Nail are dazed for 3 rounds.
Oh, goody.
Um, this is the effect of a daze.
Does it affect the demons?
No, because they are demons. It does, however, affect the drow. So let me roll for those guys.
Need to order some food.
Yeah, they're dazed as well.
So what is dazed?
I'll tell you what specifically is happening to you right now.
Okay.
It's in the definition's in the chat.
Yeah, so the
Thank you.
definition is in the chat. The visions of your worst fears, the worst things that are possibly imaginable in your existence, suddenly are hounding you, surrounding you, and just fully overwhelming your senses.
So I have an entire busloads of Swedish volleyball, Norwegian, bikini
Yes,
chicks
basically.
attacking me.
All in front of you, swarming around you, and you're like, I'm a knoll, what the hell?
Okay.
And that is for 3 rounds. You still receive your full dex and shield bonus if attacked, but you can take no actions.
Okay.
I gotta check one thing.
Do-do-do.
Yeah, no, he's gonna wait. And then also poopy poop poop schneeps. Blas, give me a spot check, please.
Say?
Give me a spot check, please, for Blas. Also, Lev and Frodrick, actually, give me a spot check, please.
Okay. Spot checks coming up. Oh, I spotted the living hell at 37 on my spot.
25.
Well, that's a lot of spotting. That's a big
That here's
spot.
is the most important.
Okay, I'm getting there. I need to figure out which freaking window I'm at. Thank you.
By the way, is this? Let me see here.
27.
All right. Your eyes definitely spot a demon. Actually, your eyes spot a lot of very big, very smelly, very, very big demons back in the other corridor. Frodrick, you know for a fact that there is something in front of you. You can feel it, hear it, see it. You can't hear it, but you can definitely feel it.
Which one
I
of
guess you're probably here. It's probably a combination of hearing and sensing the change in the emanation of the space, because there is definitely something right the fuck in front of you.
So, Victor, when you say there's demons, it's not where this prismatic light thing is. It's coming down the corridor.
No,
from
it's
where
exactly emanating from all of them.
I get it.
From your angle, you can see about 3 of them. They're about 20 feet tall, 8,000-pound monstrosities.
Where?
They're invisible. You can't see them. They're invisible. The rest of the party can't see them. You can.
Are they amongst us?
They are roughly behind Lev and Frodrick. Behind Lev. You can see them about 10 feet-ish behind Lev.
Wait, how about you put a few dots there? So
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Um,
no.
no.
Because you
Oh.
can't see them.
And then still gotta do the other one. So that's him.
Shit.
Oh yeah, those guys are dazed, so they can't do anything except be grappled. So the two drow are stuck, being grappled, not happy about it, but such is their lot in life. And oh yeah, okay. He will arrive, and no, screw those guys, they suck. No, yeah, he's gonna fight. He's gonna fight you. No, this guy.
Oh, one of those guys again.
Ben. Well, it is unfortunately not one of them.
Oh, okay.
But Ben, you have this guy in front of you. And when I say this guy in front of you, I mean specifically this guy in front of you. Did I reverse these two? Oh, I reversed these two. Shit. Okay. This is the guy that was holding up the clerics, holding up the cleric, and you just killed. Sorry.
That's what I meant by again. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
This is the guy that you just killed,
Right.
who was holding up the cleric. This is the guy who just teleported in.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Too many of these dudes. Some days. So Ben, I have an armor class of 20. I can't even say that with a straight face. 25 for Bash. Is that correct?
That sounds right. Let me double check. Yes, 25.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, he hits you easily. 27 points of damage. He does not get a full attack since he just teleported in, but 27 points of damage occur to your person.
Okay.
As these 7 demons are attacking you. That is them for the round.
Isn't that enough?
Oh, I mean, yeah, sure.
Have them offer us a magazine subscription or something, or
Right.
Girl Scout cookies.
Yes.
Girl Scout cookies would be great.
Blodgett, you are still. This is your second to last round. You have one more round of being unable to attack. Top of the round, Lev, your turn, sir.
Lev is going to turn around. He sees the demons as well, yes?
Yes. He sees all 7 guys attacking Blaz.
Cool.
Bash. Sorry, attacking Bash. All 7 guys attacking
Bash. See. What do I want to do? I guess we'll do Missile Storm.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do Missile Storm.
Okay.
Storm 3.5. So how many is that? 1 missile per caster level. So that's going to be 13 missiles.
Okay.
That's 7 of them. So each of them get 2, and let's just say the closest one gets 1.
Okay.
I'm guessing spell resistance.
You're guessing correctly, sir.
How does that go? It's like a d20 plus like your
Plus your level.
level.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 29.
All right. You succeed in breaking past their spell resistance.
Excellent. So they do a d6 each. All right, the one that takes 1 missile takes 6 damage, and the rest take 8.
8. Okay, good to go. Your assessment is correct.
Mirror
Oh.
image. Good deal.
Let's go, easy clap.
There you go. Good job.
Killed 6 demons with 8 damage.
Right? It's pretty good, actually. All right.
And
Next
I
up
would like
is
Lev.
LJ.
I'd also like Lev to take a 5-foot move to the right. Get behind that wall, so just be
Okay.
like, I'm not here.
No, good call. Good call.
Let's see.
Yeah, the demon, the Glabrezu was looking right at you when you fired.
Oh, was he?
Oh yeah, he was.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, I'm about to get fucking grabbed again. God damn it.
All right, LJ.
LJ's grapple bonus is insane, so I'm gonna go
Mhm.
ahead and fight the tentacles to get to that cleric, and I'm going to fuck his day up.
All right. Give me a grapple check first, since you're entering in more than 5 feet into the area of grapplage.
31.
Okay.
And for the tentacles, it's that plus.
But did the cleric summon that? He's sort of like, "Don't teach me how to summon monsters, little boy."
Plus his 21,
28.
28.
28. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you succeed in grappling. No, wasn't it 30?
It's an opposed grapple check, so I
Right.
need to roll a new one for incoming combatants on a new round, right?
Sure.
Because on this round, the drow will also get a grapple check if they survive.
Right.
Okay. So how many attacks can I make against him?
Wait, what was the opposed grapple check of the tentacles?
It was a 31 versus 28 in LJ's favor.
Okay. So they've got to make a 28 this round. All right, cool. Go ahead and do your attack. He can do his. He only moved basically 5 feet, so he can do his 6 attacks.
Awesome.
That's funny.
Take that.
You're not waiting on me, right?
No, I'm not. I'm waiting on Brandon. LG is
me.
attacking.
I am almost finished.
Project, this round you are still stunned. You're stunned for 3 rounds, so to this, and then 2 more rounds.
Oh, it was
Stunned. You are
dazed.
dazed. You are dazed, so you can take no actions.
I was
But you-
actually. Can I ask Bob to do something mental with my mental connection?
If Bob makes his will save,
Okay. He actually might could do that.
you might.
What's a badger's like, or a beaver's like worst nightmare?
Right?
Being with us as a party. I don't know. He already lives that every fucking day, man.
Right? So he hits. Brandon, LJ hits. Roll damage, please.
Sorry, I got a bunch of fish bones in my mouth.
No problem. He's going to hit with all those since the cleric is currently dazed.
Yeah, he's all right. Cool.
Bash, you're going to go next. Project, did you get me a? Oh, you're still checking Bob.
Okay. So by the way, Bob, as I noted earlier, was looking in the other direction completely.
Yes, it doesn't matter which area you're looking. It's a 60-foot radius.
All right. I will make the roll.
Everybody but demons sucks life.
I don't think he made it. 17, but I don't think that's enough.
Afraid not. It's a 22 will save.
God damn it. I just missed it.
Bash, what is your move, sir? You have a 4-armed beast standing in front of you.
Bash is going to hold his action. No, I'm kidding. Bash is going to attack the beast.
That's 125 damage, Victor.
All right, that'll kill the cleric for sure. Yeah,
Are
this guy's
you
only about,
freaking kidding me?
this guy's about 15 feet tall and weighs 5,000 pounds.
Bash should have held his action.
What happens?
Bash rolls a 1 on,
Nice.
on his attack.
Oh, we're doing great. We are doing great here.
Yeah, this is gonna be that round. All right, give me another roll, please. Bash or Rooney?
Well, so that gives me a 21. Does that hit? Does a 21 hit?
No, but give me another d20.
All right,
Another roll.
I'll roll another d20. Hang on. That's slightly better. That is a 26 total.
Okay, so you roll like what, a 5?
No, I rolled an 11 that time because my second hit is only a 15.
No. This is to recover. So you recover from the fumble very well. You do not lose your sword,
Okay.
nor are you off balance. You basically you were attacking one of the illusions, one of the mirror images, and instead of swinging your sword so hard that you smashed into the ground, you basically were off. You pulled back just in time, so you were not thrown completely. Oh yeah, those guys are dazed currently. That is correct, Zach. And it is also your turn, sir. I can't hear you. Still can't hear you. I don't know why.
See, if I took myself off mute, you'd be able to hear me a lot better.
True.
So I can't do this visually or graphically, but I'm going to count on you to help me when I say I can cast a banishment spell. I can affect up to 22 hit die of extraplanar creatures, and no one creature can be within more further than 30 feet from the other, from any others that I banish. So I'll leave to you to let me know what the best center of that is, and how I can take out most of these demons.
Do you want to get the ones near you or far from you?
I want to get. Where am I? Okay, I want to get those. Are there any?
I'll go ahead and put it here, just because this is your round and you're seeing this.
Okay, thank you. It just makes it easier, you know.
No, yeah. You want to get those guys or this guy?
Oh, well, no one can be more than 30 feet from the other, and if each one of these squares is 5 feet, then I can get all of them.
You can.
So it's 22 hit die worth. I don't know which one's the biggest and the baddest. I'm gonna start with the one attacking Bash and work my way back.
All right, that was basically my question.
Yeah, great.
Give me a D20, add your level to it, please. No, wait, I think that goes through spell resistance, yeah? So I was looking that up earlier, as a matter of fact. Someone was going to use it on you.
Saving throw will negate spell resistance, yes.
Oh, it does? Oh, wow. Okay, so D20 plus your level, please.
Okie 18! That's good.
All right, you are definitely past
no, I'm sorry. That's plus my spell level is 29.
Yeah.
Plus, I think, does my will affect this?
No.
Okay, 29.
But it is a will save, so what is their will save on that, please? What is the spell check, what is the will check on that?
That would be will negates.
Right. What is my saving throw?
Against spell resistance, increasing DC by.
You might get him.
I don't know the answer to your question. Are you asking?
It's 10 plus the caster level plus your wisdom modifier.
Thank you. It's 20. So that's 10, 20, 21, 25.
25, just barely. All right. Damn. All right. Yeah, you got him.
Damn.
The Glabrezu is teleports away.
I do a big Gandalf moment.
Right?
Thou shalt not pass!
Thank you. He was about to come kick my ass.
And did anyone go, or did only one? Because it's 22 hit die worth of extraplanar characters or creatures.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's only one of these guys.
So say they're taking numbers. Like Baskin Robbins.
I only affected one of them?
Yeah, you only affected one of them.
Holy Christ!
He's like a 16th level caster, 17th level caster, some shit like that. Where are all these motherfuckers coming from?
We're in the Underdark. Where do they not come from?
They just teleport in.
Yes.
Victor's like, this encounter wasn't hard enough. I'm just gonna add more of these motherfuckers to the encounter.
Well, it's like a bubblegum machine exploded and they just keep popping up.
I think I'll put them on the map wherever I want.
A while ago, when the demon appeared from behind you and started attacking, and then you were fighting it, and you guys were doing pretty well, and the demon was like, okay, I'm good, and left?
Yeah.
That demon didn't just go away.
Why not?
He brought his friends.
He's literally been following you this entire time because it's been his job to do so. And his job is to kill you all. So he kind of has to. Otherwise, bad things happen to him. Which, trust me, are not better than the thing that happens to him if you beat him. So you successfully dismissed the Glabrezu. Good job. That you that definitely, while weirdly not the most powerful demon, was kind of a very powerful demon and a bad guy for you to be fighting. So technically, the demons are just weirdly spaced in this version, and I don't like it. All right, so it is now their turn. One of them is literally cussing you out as he dissolves into the ether and is returned back to hell where he came from. He's super pissed about it because he was doing so great against Bash, but no, it is what it is. The other one takes a 5-foot step and reaches up. This is the 20-foot tall, 8,000-pound demon. And Lev, what's your armor class? 19, yeah?
I wish.
He's got true seeing now
Yeah,
that 20
yeah,
foot
it's 19. Yeah, yeah.
For the record,
Yeah.
Lev, I thought I would take out more than one of them.
Oh, yeah.
I really did. So
No, it's 17, Victor.
Is it? Okay. Okay, well then I hit you 3 times.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
The
I'm
question
literally
is
dead.
not, are you dead? The question is, how dead are you?
I'm all the way dead.
I was curious as to whether he would be able to kill you. Because his initial attack was going to be Frodrick, but Frodrick is held, so he's like, fuck that guy. But now he sees that Blaz is there, and he has a real problem. So he's killing you to get to him. But you're a great, like, I don't know, midway thing. Also, you got rid of all the missile magic mirror images. He's not okay with being
He
seen.
wasn't here for that.
Yes, he was.
No shot.
Who do you think put the 60-foot sphere of like I hate life going on?
Oh my god.
Yeah, he teleported in invisible, having already cast smite against all of you, and now he's actually attacking. 6 plus 9, 15, plus 11, 26 points of damage. And you are grappled.
I'm at -2.
Okay, well.
Okay.
He's going to hold you in his hands as he looks at Blaz. And so, Blaz, you've got 7 of these guys all looking at you hungrily.
after me?
Yeah, they're not happy with you because you basically got rid of their buddy.
Okay.
His damage is weirdly shitty.
I'm like, come on, come on, come on.
All right. He's actually, honestly, a bit worried at this point because you guys have been getting rid of his backup help really easily. But he's got a job to do. So,
Who's the
hey,
main guy?
this is where it's at. This is where the work is done. Blodgett. This is, I think, the last round for you. All right,
Yep.
next round you're
In
gonna
the
be able to make it, and you can actually move around. You just can't do anything. So
She's sickened or nauseated, Vic?
fuck, I can't remember.
I think I was sick.
Okay, sickened actually does not incapacitate her. Nauseated does. Sickened only gives her a -2. She could have acted these other rounds. I looked at it.
And I was nauseated because I was in the corner.
All right.
Nauseated.
But I was staying as far away from the action because I was didn't want to get
nauseated as long as you remain in the effect and for 1d4 rounds afterward. If you had saved, you were sickened, and I think Ben was sickened.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
It's amazing how many different conditions your character can be in. There's like 40 of them.
Wild.
Yeah, I just got out of the circle and went as far. That's where I went as far
That was
as I
the
could
whole
get.
thing. Yeah. So if you want, that's what I was saying. If you want, you can walk still. You just can't do any actions. Suzanne, if you wanted to do that.
I'm thinking that I'm gonna, if I can, as long as I can see everybody, what's going on with these guys. I know I can't see LJ and them, but I might move forward a little bit just so I can see Frederick. But
Okay. All right.
that way I can keep track of. Maybe I can figure out where the bad guys are if they're invisible and what's going on and plan my attack.
All right. It's like I just got killed and I have an
Cunning
idea. All right. So next up is top of the round, LJ.
LJ. Hang on. I'm going to have him move 10 feet to the south, so I've got a good view of all of these demons. And I know a mirror image when I see it, so I'm going to reach into the cloak of commonality
Mm-hmm.
and pull out a handful of stones. I'm going to throw them in an arc over Blaz's head, high enough that they will gain enough momentum to do a little bit of damage. And I am going to rain stones upon them.
Oh, this is good. This is good. Give this a shot. I want to see this.
Make it funny, like silverware or something.
Right?
Okay, yeah, I can do a bunch of forks, like a bunch of
Okay.
Yeah.
iron, like
That's right.
iron forks. They're dense.
Yeah.
No, yeah. A bunch of iron forks. Go for it.
Yell "fork you" while you're blowing.
Victor, can I take a free action?
Sure.
Okay, so while he's doing that, I want to see what he's doing, and I will also reach into my bag of holding and pull out all the spoons that I have left and do the same thing.
Okay. Well, if you're going to throw them at demons, that's going to be your attack.
Silverware.
You know what? I'll take it.
No. Yes. You can charge them.
Christ, I turned my back for like 10 minutes.
Let LJ finish first, and then see what happens.
There's a purpose behind this. I'm dispelling the mirror.
I know what you're doing.
I just hear Zag like very distantly go, "No!"
All I'm saying is there's just something about celebratory silverware flying in the air that is hard to resist.
Forks and spoons being thrown at the demon. This is entertainment. This is entertainment right here.
Victor, the attack roll was 33.
Okay. So 33 throwing silverware. Let me know how that works. What's your bonus?
It's my base attack bonus plus actually
dex
wait,
bonus.
I may have gotten that wrong, plus my dex. You know, I did get it wrong because I was looking at Lev's character sheet, so there's no shot I got that right. But his dex is still fucking insane. No, that is a plus 15. My base attack bonus is 10. My dex bonus is 5, and I rolled an 18, so 33.
All right, 33. Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. The forks connect.
What do you want to call it? D4s?
D -3. Because if you are very lucky, you did a point of damage.
Okay. Well, I rolled a D8 instead of a D4, so let me do that again.
But if they were silver or iron or whatever they're susceptible to, then contact alone.
Well, you
3.
would also have to be susceptible to it.
That's exactly right. Holy spoon.
Plus my strength bonus of 4 for a thrown weapon.
No, you don't get a strength bonus if you're throwing it up in the air to make an arc, so you make it over Blaz. Remember the verbiage that you were using.
Okay.
Bless them as they come down. So now
There you go. That's the key.
Yeah.
You make a grammar check there, LJ. He's using Grammarly.
So what was the damage of that, Brandon?
I got a 3 on the dice.
Okay, so no damage. All right.
Fuck. I can't believe that didn't work.
It was
You can't
creative.
believe throwing forks at a demon didn't work. You can't. But I gotta rephrase that. So, you can't believe throwing forks at a demon didn't work. All right, I'm pretty happy with this.
It's not that throwing forks at the demon didn't work. It's throwing forks at the demons that aren't there didn't work.
Right.
At the very least, does it pass through some of them in a noticeable fashion? Does the
Weirdly,
rain of
not
forks?
exactly, because what happens with the mirror image is each one acts as if it had been hit, or as if in this case, as if the armor had worked. Um,
What?
that's how mirror images work. That is exactly how they work.
So the forks are literally bouncing off of all these demons.
And they're going.
If you walk up really close, you can find the ones that the forks hit on the ground in a different place than they should. Blas, if you want to take your turn to do that, you totally can. But first, it's going to be so Frederick is still down from the smite. Bash, you're up next, sir.
All right. Well, since I'm not allowed to throw my celebratory forks, I will just
You
run in and
totally
hit
can.
something.
You
No,
had
it's
spoons.
okay. I feel
You
like
had spoons.
yeah, my celebratory spoons. I'm sorry. I will run in and hit things with my sword or attempt to.
No.
Zach
You
is
don't.
saying no still. He's saying no to that as well.
What does he want? What does the cleric want from me?
You know,
Why doesn't the cleric tell me what I should do? Isn't that what clerics do?
hold your action unless you want to have a flame strike down on your fucking ass.
Okay, I'll hold my action. See, that's what clerics are supposed to do.
They're all
That
bundled right
that
there.
sounds like good clericing right there.
There you go.
Hold your action or you will burn. Okay.
Okay, Blas, it is your turn, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try a flame strike.
All right, give it a shot.
Send it right on that fucking group.
Give me a d20 plus your level, please.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that.
And yeah, they are clustered because they're trying to get through the hallway, so you'll get all of them.
That's what I thought was a perfect opportunity.
It is a really good opportunity, actually.
19. Wow, damn, my dice are good today. 19 plus my level is 30.
All right, you make it through.
So if they make their save, half damage.
Well, it's a reflex save, so yeah, I mean, I don't think your reflex save. Oh, yeah, your spell check. That's right. We decided this earlier. 20 something, 20. Yeah, they got a 29. Roll damage, please.
Okay.
And I will take half of it.
We'll take half of it.
Well, less than half, actually. But yeah.
But if you multiply it by the number of demons I just hit.
Yeah, but I have resistance to fire.
No, I know. But even so, if you multiply what I'm about to do by the number of demons I'm about to hit.
That's a good point. It's wrong, but it's a good point.
Why is it wrong?
Why are any of us wrong?
So that's plus. So that's 70 points of damage. No, I'm sorry. That's 42 points of damage. My bad. Divide that by 2. So annually do
42, you said?
Yeah, 42. And then you divide that by what you need to.
Will do.
And I'm backing up really fast as I'm doing this, by the way. And when I say backing up, I mean moving north. So and I'm having the demons like come towards me and in front of me as fast as they can.
So you can back up 5 feet, and the demons can actually come just to be in front of you?
Yeah, but basically block me from whatever's left.
All right. 3 of them can get in front of you. The other 2 are still grappled.
You're linebackers as you just prepare to make a pass.
Exactly.
We're 2nd and 15.
Protect me!
Oh shit! I did the wrong one.
Damn, guys, it's a good thing you had a cleric around this time around. I'll tell you that.
Right. All right. So for his turn, it's harder to attack you than it was a second ago. That's annoying. Well, there is always that, isn't there, I guess? It's always hard to attack you when you can think. Feeble Mind. Zag, give me a saving throw, please. DC, what's a will? This is a will save, please.
You know I have a plus 11 to my will saves, right?
Huh?
I'm
Yes.
saying.
Should be fine.
I hope I'm fine. I mean, I would hate to not be fine. Then you're on your own, kids. 13, 24.
24, good enough. All right. You successfully keep your brains. All right. And he is super pissed. Why is he so mad? Don't know, but he is. He's never happy. He's not a happy demon. This round he's going to step forward. The
Gretchen Swarm!
Since he is casting spells, he cannot do another attack. But he is basically crunching Lev at this point. Lev, you're a little dead.
What, he had Lev in his hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's super pissed off about several things going on right now. One of the many of which is Lev. The other is the cleric who's being guarded by freaking demons that he can summon. He's just like super mad about all of this, actually, as a matter of fact.
Sorry, Lev.
Damn it.
Yeah, he's just.
So how dead is Lev?
I think at this point, all of your body parts are still intact because he's using only one hand. But he's basically using you as a weapon.
What the fuck?
Against the dretches.
1d4 minus 3 plus strength bonus. As a matter of fact, 1d4 minus 4 plus strength bonus. I feel
His
like I'm
strength is
even less
25,
effective.
so he's still
than a four.
he's still feeling okay about this.
Fuck.
Alright. Wait, how are his claw attacks? That's not right.
It's not right.
According to the book, his claw attacks are D8 plus 3, and he has a 25 strength.
No shot.
It's not, none of this is right. It's the
No
most
shot.
He's
no shot. Anyway, he does 11 points of damage to Lev.
Okay, cool. He's dead.
Lev's ring give him some points back?
Oh yeah, it does. It does.
The
So
ring
I'm
of
back at I'm back at minus 3. Please get me out of this guy's hand.
Okay. So Lev is only at minus 3, which is good.
Bash, you were holding your action. You could now.
Bash, if you want to move, you can. Blodgett, you go next.
I can see that he's holding Lev, right?
Just
Not
charge
really,
him,
actually,
dude.
because
Just
you can
charge
see
him.
Lev is still invisible.
Okay.
Well, he's the only viable opponent you can see. Get him.
Well, yeah. I was going to like try to be more specific in my attack, but I will just attack.
Okay. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Sorry, I gotta roll.
Can he do?
Oh, that's not bad. I got a 20 on the die, so that's a total of 40.
All right.
But actually, I think
roll
that's
to see if you
threatens to crit.
Yeah, roll
Yeah,
again.
it
See if you
does.
crit.
12. So no.
12 plus. What's your bonus to hit? 20.
20. Yeah, so 32.
That does crit. You successfully
Oh,
crit.
okay, cool. So that's double the damage then, is that
Double
right?
the dice. Yes, you double the dice damage.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 6. That is 13 on the dice. So that's 26 plus 9. Or, am I looking at this right? 26 plus 9 plus 1. 26 plus 10. That is 36, 37 total damage.
37 damage. Good
Good.
job.
Good. Excellent, Snickers. Excellent.
Does he drop Lev?
Not that you can tell, no.
But you've got his attention, I'll bet.
You definitely have his attention.
That's
He's
hopefully
allowed
true.
to beat the shit out of you.
I mean, that's also true.
Wait. Lev is dead. Doesn't he he's still invisible if he's dead?
No,
Yeah.
he's not. He's not dead yet. That ring of life. He's in
Resting.
Resting. He's taking a pre-death nap.
Right.
He's
Technically,
pining for the fjords.
this is my bad, but that ring should have popped right as Lev got owned originally.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to worry about a retcon. I don't want to go through all that shit.
Okay. Thank you.
A red con?
A
Retcon.
retcon.
Retroactive conning.
What?
Also known
Retroactive
as the shit
conning.
that drives referees crazy.
Oh, ref conning. Okay.
Sure. Next up is Logic.
Hey, hang on, Victor. Question: can I take? I guess I can't because I moved. Never mind.
Correct. I know
Stupid
you're
question.
asking, and yeah, that is the answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair. Completely legit.
Logic.
Okay,
Sonata.
so are those 5? Are the squares 5 or 10?
5. The squares are 5 feet each.
Can I sneak attack that thing that Bash is attacking?
Shit. No, you can't.
Nope, not too far.
It's not that it's too far. It's just that there's no way to get around Bash.
Ooh, I can't climb over his head and poof.
You can roll under him and do the sneak attack.
I will let you do a tumble check to get above or below Bash, but you will not be able to attack at the same time. But you can definitely
Hey,
get in a position to where you
Okay,
can
I'll get in a
stab him.
position.
All
this
right,
probably
give me a
doesn't make
tumble
any
check.
difference, but just to mention, Blodgett has been writing me a lot in this dungeon, so we're pretty familiar with each other. So that might improve her chances of sneaking over me, or his
why
chances.
I'm letting Blodgett get through the roll. That is the only. Yeah, the only reason I'm letting Blodgett make this roll is because you guys have been
Gotcha.
getting
You've
taxi
been
back and forth.
dungeon intimate. Yeah, we get it.
Yes. Oh,
I got a 32.
all right. You are on the back of Bash, having run up behind him and leapt on.
Awesome.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Heroic action. Cinematic.
Got daggers.
Daggers and
I
all.
only have one, but I have
It's
one.
probably
Favor of fortune's the Blodgett.
I feel much better.
45. All right. Checking one more thing. Sorry. Okay, that's. You know what? Fine. We're good. We're good. Giving Logic a pass today. Top of the round. LJ.
Okay. Can I have LJ run past Blaz and pretty much bowl over these fucking dretches.
Why do you want to bowl over my crutches?
Because I'm going to enter rage mode and bust out my full amount of strength. I'm going to go unlimited power mode and try and get Lev out of the grasp of that demon.
You mean the Lev that you can't see?
Wow, he's visible even when he's unconscious. That's pretty cool. Good trick.
Well,
Sorry, I was thinking.
fuck, what do I do?
Where's
Lev,
Lev? Where's Lev? Where's Lev?
Yeah, basically it's like you guys know that Lev's not here because you haven't seen his fireballs.
I was gonna say, hey.
Oh, I know where he is.
Yes.
Want to tell the party?
Oh,
You
Why
want to
don't
let
we
us
pick
know
up
that?
some spoons and throw them around and see if
Little
we
bit
can
of
bounce off
information.
of a
You got something you want to share with the class?
Take our China set, you infernal thing.
You need spoons would be good for something.
As I'm backing away, I'm like, guys, I hate to be, the bearer of bad news and all, but Lev is dead in his left claw. I mean, dead. You might want to get him out now.
Okay.
Like everybody, check your
With
feet.
that
Make sure
said,
you didn't step
Victor.
on them
Right?
or your hooves.
So LJ, you do know that Lev is in his left claw.
Okay. So I'm going to enter rage
All right.
and break the crown of might to get my full strength,
Unlimited mode.
unlimited power mode, and I want to try and bowl the dretches out of my way to
Cheat
get to him
code
on one
Centaur.
side and grapple him.
Okie dokie.
And the whole roll the brushes out of the way.
Yeah, that's basically a bit of a stretch goal there.
I'm asking about the feasibility of this.
It's not infeasible.
If you let me, the Gretches can help you.
Hmm?
I said, if you let me, the Gretches can help you.
How?
I don't know.
Their claws and their bites? I mean, they don't have a spectacular grapple check from what I remember.
Well, you are considered flanking him, so there you've got that.
Besides, the dretches can still be on my left.
I mean, they're not on. Okay, so all right, give me. You're attempting to get around at least two different combatants to get to your prey, and they are not cognizant enough to just maneuver aside for you.
If I go around Blaz's other side, can I just be getting past the one?
No, you're gonna
Okay.
have to be getting past two of them either way.
All right.
Check one more section.
If you hit me, I'm gonna.
Got clearance on your side, you're fine.
Okay. They are only 4 feet tall, 60-pound creatures.
My
So
strength is
bullying
42.
past them is definitely doable. Give me a. Oh, that is kind of funny. Give me a. Be basically a reflex save to get between them and still be able to get to the demon's hand.
It's a good one. 30.
All right. You are where you are on the board now. You've pushed them aside, and you're able to grab the thing that you can't see that's being held in the demon's left hand.
Awesome. Do we need to make a grapple check on this?
Oh, we definitely do.
Alright, that's what I was hoping for. I gotta show off.
All right.
And that's the point at which Glass says, "Oh no, I'm sorry, I meant his right. I'm sorry."
Oh my god.
So sorry.
My
I meant
bad.
his right hand. My bad.
You know,
My bad.
it's always a thing.
Oh, shit. Ben, I need a saving throw from you.
Okay.
Fortitude save, please. Oh, no, I don't need one from you. You're not good.
Grapple check, 45.
I do need one from you, because you are good.
Okay. Fortitude save, you said?
Yes, pretty please, with sugar on top.
Okie doke. Good thing I'm raging. So that's another 2 to that save. $34.
All right, you make it.
And the grapple is 45.
You barely rip it from his hand.
Let's go.
And I say barely because he got a 43.
Oh, okay.
Give me a dex check, please.
Doke.
Yeah.
19.
This is basically your dex plus d20.
19.
19 total?
Yep.
All right. You definitely grabbed the invisible thing from his hand.
Is there a bunch of pixie blood pouring out like I ripped him in
There's a
half?
whole lot pouring out because you didn't get a high enough dex check to not do damage to the thing that you were pulling out of the demon's hand.
What have I done? What have I done? What have I done?
Is it possible that he could have had okay? From
Did
the
Lev get ripped
tactile
in half?
standpoint, he knew what he was trying to do.
He
And
was
knew what he
raging
did
though.
not,
He knew what he was trying to do.
but that's a friend of his.
Yes. And I'm trying to gently grab my friend out of his hand while he's trying to hold on.
Well, I can see the dilemma.
There is the dilemma.
Now, the ring of life, how does that
It's
work?
already been expended.
Huh? It's been
It's already
expended.
been expended, yeah. It
Oh,
brings
okay.
him back up to us. It gives him a hit point bonus when he gets below.
Okay. So what's he at right now? Are you saying was he okay before and
He
then
wasn't okay. He was
He was at -3 before.
-3. So I'm just gonna do his bonus damage of 3 hit points. And we're gonna call it damage. So Lev is now at -6.
Okay.
One of his wings has been, actually probably both of his wings have been ripped off at this point.
We'll glue them on later.
Yeah. Yeah, probably
can-
just one because both would probably be dead.
Does
So yeah,
Lev
one of
get a
his rings has
fix
been
that.
ripped
check
off.
to
The demon is now holding a fairy wing in his hand. and is slightly surprised. Froderick, you have one more round after this that you are.
This is just my last round that I'm
Would this
incapacitated.
be your last one? Okay,
This
I'm
is
going to
the
go with
last
that.
one, yeah.
Blas, your turn, sir.
The demon's still standing, yeah?
Oh yeah, very much so. He's really like, however mad he was previously, he's actually more angry.
Um,
Let's see.
where are Lev and LJ? Are they on my side of all this mess? No, they're
Correct. They're on your side of all this mess.
not. All right. I'm gonna. Is that Drow back there with the tentacles? Is he still up and running?
Yes, he's being actually, I guess technically he'd probably be dead because he was attacked by the Dretches.
Yeah.
And he was dazed by the thing as well.
All right.
So if the Dretches were still attacking, which they were not dazed at all, then yeah, he would be dead by now.
Great. So now I'm gonna have the Dretches spin around and jump on the demon guy. I'm gonna have the two Dretches by the demon guy just basically swarm him, and I'm gonna back the fuck up with grabbing Lev out of LJ's hands and start healing the fuck out of him. How's that?
Okay, Lev is very far ahead of you.
Mm.
You would have to dive into this in order to grab Lev and heal him.
All right. Well, I invite LJ to throw him back at me.
Okay. And the three Dretches are going to try to attack the demon.
Yep, I'll do it.
All right.
You get a +4, +4, and +2.
They can't roll high enough to hit him.
No? Okay.
No, they can't.
Well, basically, again, the idea is that they're swarming him, trying to keep him.
Yes. No, yeah, I gotcha. He appreciates the irony. It is an irony that annoys the hell out of him, amongst everything else that is going on.
Well, I'm not getting in the middle of this melee. Sorry, kids. Not my jam.
You're doing your best, Blas. Actually, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, you are. You're doing really good.
This combat's got me sweating.
I mean, rightfully so.
What'd you say?
You said the combat's got him sweating.
Turning my fan on.
That was Blas. Demon's turn. He's like, fuck this. Fuck all of this noise. He's so pissed off. All right. Suzanne, high or low?
Low.
All right. He's not going to attack you. He's going to go after Blas. He teleports. He has teleport without air, and then he gives so he can do one attack on you, Mr. Blazarino. He teleports behind you. And
He's personnel, kid.
Going to give you the old Bite-a-Rooney. That's a hit for 15 points of damage to Blas.
Ooh. Okay.
Right. And he's cussing you out something fierce.
He doesn't like me very much.
LJ, your ears are burning. Top of the... Oh, no, Blodgett, you're next.
Now they move further.
Blodgett the unattacked.
Can I sneak attack the one that's fighting LJ? Can I get through all that crowd? Or
Well,
no?
that's a Dretch who's fighting on LJ's behalf, you realize.
Oh.
So yeah, that's why they're green, is they're
No, I'm not talking
on
about the
your
green. I'm
side.
talking about the red and blue one.
You cannot get through all that.
I can't get through all that crowd. I guess
No.
I'll hold my action and make sure and just keep looking around for anything else that may be sneaking up on us.
All right, top of the round. LJ, your turn, sir.
LJ is going to cast Cure Light Wounds on Lev and drop him into his bag of holding.
All right. Give me your roll, please.
Where he actually gets hit by a pair of garden shears.
It's a D10, not a D8.
He gets poked with a bunch of forks. Large number of spoons.
A
suddenly
swarm
fall
of sharp
upon-
implements in the bag of holding.
Right?
It's 1d8 plus caster level, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he still heals. Wow, he only heals 7 damage, so he's at 1 hit point.
All right, he's at 1 hit point inside the bag of holding.
He's holding his action from there. Lev is no longer a part of this.
In order to get out of the bag of holding on his own, he would have to have an extra planar spell. So yeah, he's chilling. Frederick, you are suddenly you are able to overcome the cheerleaders and realize that you are actually in a dungeon fighting with your friends. What do you wish to do, sir?
Okay, I'm going to do something unusual again.
Okay,
This is going to require probably a tumble check of some kind. In fact, I
go for it.
counting on it
Go for it.
because this will be cool. I'm going to run and jump on top of Bash and fire one volley. That's the plan.
All right. That will definitely require a tumble check.
Yep.
Is it invisible blodget on Bash too?
Yes, that's why the tumble check is going to be rather high, but give it a shot.
I will do that.
Bash, give me a dex check, please. Or no, sorry, Blodgett, give me a reflex save.
My tumble is pretty good. Is it? Where's tumble? Where did it go?
22.
There it is.
22? All right, that's good.
29, Vic.
All right, literally made it by 1 because of Blodgett, making it by 2. So Blodgett realizes that sees you running, sees what you're trying to do, and slides back just as you leap on LJ, allowing you the space you need to not kill yourself leaping on top of a centaur.
Can I make one attack?
You can make 1 attack.
That is awesome. Thank you, Vic.
You're welcome.
Okay, that is going to be.
Make 1 attack as if it was your second attack.
Okay, sure. No problem. That makes sense. Get my calculator out.
Bash, you're going to be next, sir.
35, Vic.
All right. You actually hit him. Roll damage. No, yeah, just roll damage to give me the total.
Damage here coming up. Okay. Wait on. Total. It's going to be. Here it comes.
All right, Bash, you're gonna be next. Okay. What? Good job, Froder. You Bash. You're on mute.
I rolled a 7, so that's a total of 27 to hit on my first attempt of an attack.
What do you? What? There are 3 Dretches, LJ, and Blaz between you and the demon.
Oh,
And people on top
crap!
of you.
I thought I was. Well, no, I thought I was already
There are
on the.
two
Well, I
different
mean,
people standing on top of you. Three
my bad.
Dretches in
Well,
front
I
of
knew
you.
that. I was hoping I could just slide it in there if I said it fast enough. I did not realize that that there was more distance now between me and the demon.
There's a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Frederick, your tumble's really good, right?
Yeah, but yes, it is.
So, like, if I threw you at the demon.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I would love that.
Okay, well, as long as you're cool with it, that's what we're doing. We're gonna pull out a speedball. I was hoping to try this in my dryad life, but it just never came to be. Like, I wanted to get thrown as a spear, but it just never happened.
The only thing I'm going to ask Victor is, what if I just shot a volley at this thing? What could I? The only problem is, what could I do to the? If I had melee weapons with me, that'd be good. But if I get a bow.
Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'll hold my action, and then next turn, I'll throw you.
Okay, and I'll shoot from midair.
Yes.
Yeah,
cool.
And you can just like light them up.
That would be funny.
Ben, that is literally okay. You know, you're Kay from school, right?
Who are you talking to?
Ben, you know Kay from school?
Yeah.
That is literally what I keep telling her that we should do. is I want her to be an archer so that we can throw her and she can shoot arrows in midair. She's never okay with it. I still don't know why.
I mean, I don't either. That seems like a perfectly reasonable thing to expect from somebody.
I'll tell her I talked it over with you and we agree. She should try it sometime.
Tell her the results of this combat and we'll see what she says.
I mean, maybe, maybe not. All right. So you're holding your throw action. Blaz, your turn, sir.
This fucker's behind me, right?
Yes. He just appeared behind you.
Okay. I'm gonna cast a harm spell.
Oh, nice. All right.
And I believe it's stronger than normal because, well, you said.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Let me just like look up all the shit here. But if he's right next to me, I'm just gonna like reach out and
touch someone.
You bet him. Oh wait, it was a great idea. I don't have it. There will be a cause serious wound spell is what it will be.
Good enough. I'll take it.
Yeah. So you tell me what I need. So
spell resistance first. D20 plus your level.
Okay, D20 plus level. Thank you. Oh, 20. Plus level 31.
Good job.
Love 20s. They excite me a lot. And then you need to know. So it's 10 plus 11 plus. That's a 5th level spell. 3rd level spell.
3rd level spell.
So that's 24. Is that right?
Yeah, he made his save pretty easily, but yeah.
I don't know what that
3d8 plus 1 point per caster level, maximum 15. So
right.
3d8 plus 1 point per caster level.
So that's 27 points of damage.
All right, times 1.5.
Oh, so that would be an extra 13 or 14. So that's 40 or 41, depending how you want to go.
Go with 41. All right,
Alright.
41. Saved. All right, you have him on the ropes. He is super pissed.
Someone kill this thing, please.
All right. Well, it's his turn.
Shit. You couldn't just attack him. You had to do the whole I'm a flaming arrow thing.
The what thing?
I'm a flaming arrow thing.
Well, neither of us could have reached him to attack him. There's too many things in between.
Exactly.
All right. What's your armor class, Blas?
100.
Yeah, he hits the shit out of you.
It's 21. No, it's 24 unless it's fire.
I didn't get anything below a 30.
Okay.
26 points of damage.
Oh.
This damage is ridiculously low. But 26 points of damage nonetheless. And he will stay for the party. LJ, it is your turn, sir.
Okay. We're gonna turn an attack.
All right.
No funny business.
No funny business?
No funny business. I'm just going to kill him.
All right, give it a shot. I think it is not impossible for you to do such a thing.
Good rolls, except for that one.
Okay. One.
So
Damn, I like the way this. I like the way this region feels. We should be down here more often.
Wouldn't build a summer home here.
Right?
Can't you feel the power surging through you?
Oh, I didn't make you. I'm not going to retcon that either, Brandon, but you would have had to make a spellcasting check in order to heal Lev.
oh. Oh
Because
yeah.
That's right.
Withdrawing the good energy is more difficult in this with what's going on.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, I appreciate you not making me do that again.
Yeah, well, fair's fair. All right, make your attacks. You are attackifying the Nalefshee.
Yep. Two.
All right. Am I reading that correct? You rolled a 12 on your last roll?
Yeah, I got a 3 in my attack bonus for my very last attack is a 9. So
Okay. You hit with everything but the last one, and you did not crit with the second to the last one.
All right.
Oh, that's right. You're attacking him.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
What, is he gonna fucking explode?
No. Oh. But you need to make a fortitude save.
Easy.
That's right. You got your crown going. No, your crown
No,
only
I
lasts for one round after the.
yeah,
thing.
I broke the crown of might. I broke the crown of
Right.
might, but I am raging, so I get a bonus
You
to
are
my
raging.
constitution.
Oh, Blas. I need a fortitude save from you as well, please.
92 is the damage, and the fortitude save.
My best. Hey, go ahead, but
16 B2. Yeah. 32 on the fortitude save.
Good job. Let me get this save from Blas first.
yep. Give me a second. 12 plus 11 is 23.
Just barely. Literally, that was the exact save number. Good job. All right. What's your total damage again, Brandon? 92?
Yep.
All right. I apologize, Frederick and Bash. He kills him. He kills the. He does enough damage to kill the demon.
God damn it, LJ. That would have been cool.
You can still do it. I'll hold
Yeah,
him
you
up
can
for
do
you.
it and then shoot at LJ.
Except I'll shoot LJ.
Yeah.
If you really want, I can hold the giant demon corpse. My strength is still like 30 or some fucking balls to the wall number. I can hold him up, and you can do it.
That's all right. At least I tagged him pretty good once.
All right. Unlike the other demons you have killed, this demon does not disappear and wink back into the ether.
Ooh.
The Nalefshee's, the giant pig demon, falls to the ground with a thunderous crash. And,
Well, it sucks to be Lev right now because I want to take some demon parts and put them on our bag of holding.
LJ can take Lev out. Lev has
Some-
1 hit point, so he is conscious.
Hey, Lev, here's some demon cock.
I feel like these parts may be valuable later.
Well, demon blood for your little plant, your horticulture experiment.
Well,
No?
I mean, I think we took care of that, but
I know.
still, yeah. Let's get some more. No, let's get some like
this is
those
actually-
guys were.
This is a legit point at which to actually harvest demon parts, because you do not actually get a quote unquote live demon on the material planes at all. Usually they are summoned, and so after they die, they go back. He was called, which is why he was able to summon other demons,
Okay.
Ah.
Cold.
and he was
Summoned.
called to kill you.
Cold as in
As in someone
as a
called
task
him.
to kill us.
Someone called him to kill you.
Wait, like they pick up the fucking phone or something like that? Dial a
That's his
demon?
job. You get high enough level in cleric, you can do this.
Well,
Also,
let's.
it helps to know the name of the
Piss
demon.
somebody off somewhere.
How about we fix Lev?
What's that? No, are you going to bed?
Oh, okay.
Ben's asking if you're going to bed, Joel. Are you going to
Sorry.
bed? I know.
He's talking to his son, I think.
I know.
Yeah, I figured that out, but sure, yeah, Ben, no problem.
Good
since
game,
you already
everyone.
got
See
the
you
lights
later.
out.
Time to go to bed. It's bedtime.
Hey, skin to
No.
skin in the dark, right? Ah, no.
Whew. That combat was horrible. I hated every moment of it, Victor. Thank you.
Hey, you're very welcome.
Sorry, never heard Love complain about a combat like that before. Yeah, we'll give you. He's going to give you 4 stars on Yelp for this one.
Probably so, yeah.
I had LJ pull out all the stops on this one. I've never done that.
It was appropriate.
And now
That's why
Blas
he
has it.
didn't retreat, right, Victor? He didn't teleport away because he was tasked to kill us.
Correct.
Yeah. Do or die. Well,
Well, he died. He sure died.
So Victor, what's the deal with cure spells? Like, are they not working at all, or they're just
I
you
wrote
might
this
roll.
down. Actually, I typed it out on
You
the
did.
sheet, so it'd be nice and handy every time you have to do it. Heal spells need a spellcasting check based on the level of the spell. You found that potions do not seem to be affected, but everything else does seem to be affected.
Interesting.
And spells that use dark energy are empowered. They do 1.5 times damage.
What about spells on scrolls?
You haven't tried that yet.
Oh, well, I'm not going to. I mean, a nice way to try and get me to do that, but no, that would be dumb.
You can be as smart as you want to be every day.
Well, someone's got to be. Fuck. All right, I'm going to try and cure a critical wound on myself.
All right. Give me a spellcasting check, please. So cure critical would be
Fourth
DC
level spell. So
19.
19. And I'll roll a die. Now, aside from Lev, who else needs healing?
Okay.
Oh, 17, Victor.
Roll a 17.
I rolled a 17.
All right. Is that with or without the bonus? Your spellcraft.
Oh, I have a +4 spell casting, so that's 21.
All right. So 21. So you get it off. Good job.
Great. So, do I heal less, or do I?
No, you do the regular amount of heal.
Okay, great. Anybody else? Lev, do you need?
No one's speaking up. I think
Lev is the only one who needs healing, I think. LJ, once rage wears off, I'll only be like 9 hit points down, so I'm good.
And then, Ben, you took a little bit of damage from that fall, but it was like D6 or something, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
it
it was
was,
nothing serious.
actually Carrick, your assistant, took damage. Zag.
Okay,
Oh,
there we
yeah,
go.
no, I'm gonna take care of him too.
All right.
Froderick checks out the demon. I'm gonna see if there's what he's got on him, if anything.
Oh, he's not carrying. Oh, I guess he does carry a bit of. Yeah, he within the folds of his body. You find some skulls of different types of creatures, human, demi-human.
Okay.
Are rather
You like to
putrid.
keep trophies.
That you have to kind of wash your hands with alcohol to get the stench off of them.
I didn't say I was touching him, but I just wanted to see.
You said you were going to check him for stuff.
I said check.
Yeah, you
I didn't say
said
grab the stuff.
Okay,
Okay, that's fine. I'll use the alcohol to wash my hands off. That's
yeah,
simple
you kind of
enough.
need to use
I
alcohol
got-
to wash
I
your
got
hands
some-
off.
I'll use the wine. I got in my
You can't
wine.
do a search check. Me tell you what you find in the search check, and then say, "Oh, well, I didn't want to actually go to do the search check."
Well, search. What I mean is visually inspect. Okay.
I mean, visually looking at him, he looks like he is on the picture.
Oh, okay. You mean you have to actually lift up his breast to see the skull?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
And you're rifling through his fur to see what you can find.
Ew.
I mean, how do you want to do a search check?
Okay, put on some nitrile gloves and do it TSA style. Okay, spread them, demon.
They
We know
don't all have a
we know you're
convenient.
smuggling cocaine from Mexico.
Not all demons have a convenient. Not all creatures have a convenient carrying case for their gold.
Open here in case I die. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. We are not in combat rounds. Anyone else want to do other things at this point?
I was letting y'all talk, but I just put something in the chat for Blodgett. Can Love get one of
You
those?
can have one. I'll take
Yay!
it off my chart.
I will check the drow, but I will touch them if it seems safe. I may prod at them first with my sword.
Serious?
After the tentacles, they're gone. If they have dispelled, I'm not going
Yeah,
to.
the tentacles are gone.
Okay.
The drow seem relatively safe to touch.
Okay.
Lev is back to full.
All right.
Good. Yay! Welcome back, Lev.
Lev is like,
I will take all and any demon parts that I can manage to butcher from this guy relatively quickly.
Do you have a survival roll?
God damn it.
it's an untrained skill.
That's completely fair though.
By the way, does Lev with the healing is his wings back on? Or
16.
Is that a restoration?
That'll be restoration.
You might want that, Lev, Brandon, so you can fly.
Ben, you're able to get some blood, but that's about it. Frederick, on the drow, they're basically wearing, well, the cleric is wearing full plate and has a nice axe. The three rangers have studded leather scimitars. They all have masterwork short swords, hand crossbows, and bolts of poison.
Okay.
The three rangers are wearing cloaks as well, and each of them is carrying a potion on their body.
Oh, okay. I guess start identifying potions. I can identify, I think, at least one. I think that's all I.
They seem roughly the same. They're potions of flying.
Oh, okay. I will take one and offer. Yeah, who is anybody? Well, Lev probably doesn't need that, but
No, I actually have a scroll of restoration, so if restoration will work, then
Yeah, the restoration would work to get your wing back.
cool.
Okay.
I'll have LJ read that scroll and reattach the wing.
Cool. You would basically be holding it to your body while he casts the spell, and then it would reconnect. All right. Lev is literally and figuratively whole again. You've got 3 potions of flight.
Okay, cool. Oh, and I presume the zombies didn't have anything on them of any note.
Correct. They did not.
Yeah.
So we have 3 potions of flight just floating around now?
What? Yeah, do you
flying
want
around? They're flying.
So I want one, if nobody minds. I have another idea.
That's why I was asking.
Okay.
So you take one of them. Anybody else want a potion of flying?
You're going to be a flying centaur, aren't you?
I have an even better idea than being a flying centaur.
Now you're gonna be a posing model for ExxonMobil, right?
Well, we did do that little bit of ride practice where you were practicing shooting off of my back there for a while. So in theory, if I'm flying and you're riding, you can shoot from the air. So we now have air support.
So now it's gonna be the Nolan Pony Show, right?
I'll
And we
take
could
one.
probably even drop Blodgett from above. Like she could aerosol it in, invisible,
That's
and like do a
DFA,
surprise
man.
attack.
DFA, death from above.
I'll take one.
Hobbit incoming, sneak attack times 5.
Okay, so Joel,
Yes.
one goes to Blodgett, one goes to Bash, and one goes to Froderick. All right, you guys,
You bash.
are completely fucking insane.
You love it.
You do.
I do. I do.
You keep coming back for more, Vic.
This is true. No, this is true.
Say what you will, but your actions speak more.
Okay. You guys are. You figure you're about half a day's walk to the city. Oh, I said this earlier in the game, at the very beginning, but you weren't here, Joel. Joel, do you have saved the conversation between you guys and the drow that you saw earlier?
Yes, I do.
Good. Can you share it for the rest of the party?
Let me see what form I have
Relatively
it in.
important.
Let me pull it in.
I mean, I know what he said, but
Yeah, let me pull that. And it's gonna be, let's see here. Nope, not that one. Nope, wrong way. Here we go.
the last you spoke to the drow, he was headed towards Sizith Morcaine.
Right, that's right.
He told you about the city a little bit, and you told him about Sizith Morcaine.
So this is the November 30th session, right?
Correct. That wasn't November 30th, was it? Oh, it was. Yeah, it was. November 30th, yeah. So what he told you is that Kurgoth is a fire giant of fiendish heritage. His hordes took Mermidra several months back with the help of its archmage, then sacked the city. Not much left of it these days. The undead queen arrived
shortly after. Here, I'll post it in here.
Good. I was giving it some prep before you. So he gave you a little bit of information about the
Here we
city
go.
itself that you're heading towards.
There it is. Not formatted very well, but
Yeah, Irie Tissarin is the name of the priestess that you guys are, who killed everybody in the city.
so sounds like she's one of the brains of the operation, basically. One of the top masterminds.
And you guys were trying to decide how you wanted to do this whole approach the city and survive thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you
From
guys
above.
Right. There you go. That is 100% how this is going to work. I love it.
So how long have we been traveling up to this point?
That's a valid question, actually.
Do we need a rest before we get to the city?
You had planned on going all the way through because of how worried you were about what you're coming to face, but you can rest if you wish.
Well, okay, so Brandon was getting some messages, I recall.
Yeah,
And basically, yeah, go ahead, Brandon.
I don't think we have time to rest, because the messages that I was getting through Ascending Stone said that there is dark energy on the material plane.
Okay.
The invasion is happening.
Mm-hmm.
So we should go.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys were talking about doing a forced march to the city. And basically you're there. You are fairly close. I think you guys had talked about Yeah, you talked about this. So actually, hold on. Go ahead and go. Go ahead and go because there's something else that's going to happen in your benefit. But you need to go ahead and go forward for that to happen.
Then let's go.
All right. You guys continue traveling forward. And if I remember correctly, your party order is Frederick far enough ahead that he can not be interfered with by
Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop.
Correct.
Sound
And
of
the rest of the
coconuts
party is
clop.
behind.
Yeah.
Frederick, give me a spot check, please.
Spot check. Okay. Pretty good. 35.
All right, just barely. You see something weird in the tunnel structure to your right. Like there's some funky kind of stuff going on. You're using dark vision, so it's more difficult to see. But you're a dwarf, so you can tell that there's something funky with the way that the tunnel turns. Like it's got a weird turn to it. What do you want to do?
Okay, when you say it's got a weird turn to it, as in
Like the not a turn. You see, it's got a weird wall. The wall itself looks pretty weird.
as if something could, like it could slide open or something could come out of there.
Not 100% sure. Do you want to do an investigation of the wall?
I think what I'm going to do is stop and then back up very quietly,
Okay.
then inform the others at a semi-safe distance that we're coming to a potential ambush point,
Okay.
and think of the safest way to check the wall without getting without falling for it literally.
Have our
Okay.
invisible thief check for traps.
Say
Yeah.
again. I can't hear you very well, Zach.
Said have our invisible thief check for traps.
Yes, you could do that.
And I can cover Blodgett with my bow.
All right. Balgerino?
Budget is searching, so I got a 29.
All right. What you see is that when you get right up close to it, and again, because you're using dark vision, it's different than if you had light. But you can tell that the wall looks like it's solid for the most part, but there is a piece behind it that you can step forward, and it's only visible from this direction that you're going, but you're pretty sure you can get behind that. It's a little cutout into off to the side, like a little tiny passageway.
Like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I think I found a secret passage.
Okay. Perhaps
You want me to scout ahead first?
before you do that, let me send Bob up to join you. So because I'm gonna lose you to view, but we got to know what's going on.
Come
Okay.
on, Bob. I got bananas.
I got bananas. Yeah.
All right, so you and Bob got into it. It is like a recessed, so it basically it functions as a hidden door, but it's a recessed section that goes deeper into the like an offshoot of the cave. It goes on not hugely far, only about 20 or 30 feet. Turns a couple of times and then opens up to a smaller, about a 10-foot by 30-foot oval of cave, and then dead ends. Basically, you have found a fairly hidden cave off to the side of this main cavern.
That's empty.
Does it continue on, or is it just
No, it stops.
it stops?
Mhm.
Oh,
There's two possibilities.
It's either a good place to hide, or
Right.
it's a trap.
Or well, it could be a trap. It could. I wonder how far are we from the city by estimate of the map and all.
By estimate of the map, you are really close. Like maybe a couple hours.
Well, a couple hours, okay. I was gonna say, I was wondering if it might be a back way into the city.
Oh, by the way, you also smell smoke now.
Coming from which direction?
Coming from the city's direction.
Okay.
I think we need to rest and recoup our spells if we can.
This is a good place to do it, but what about the timing and the smoke?
I don't know.
We're a couple hours away from the city.
Okay,
You are a
how
couple hours away from the city, yes.
Victor, how about Frederick confers with Lev about the messages he got, and I want to make like a wisdom check or something like that to discern how fucking bad things are. How much
Blodgett can
time?
scout ahead. Blodgett doesn't need to
Well,
sleep for spells because I didn't use
Uh,
any.
and we could send the centaurs ahead, running at top speed to the city walls to let us know if we have to like go now, right?
That's a thought.
And we have to take Bob because that way he can talk to you.
Victor, am I able to send a message on the stone right now? Or was that already done today?
Yes, you can. It's been long enough, even though you haven't slept. It's been long enough. It's been almost a full day, almost.
Okay.
Wait, Vic, so Magic Weapon Greater has expired by now?
Yeah.
I'm going to recast it here.
Okay.
I'm going to send a message on the stone.
Blaws, give me a spellcraft check and a. Thank you, Joel. And do you have what are your knowledge ranks, Blaws?
And what exactly?
The different knowledges that you have.
All of them.
I could read them to you.
Sure.
Okay, hold on.
Suzanne, give me 3d10, please.
I'm gonna have Lev try and scry on the situation
Oh,
now
I'm
that I'm
sorry,
able to
5.
send a message.
Suzanne, 5d10.
5? Ooh.
Yeah, let me know what the individual rolls are.
Here we go. Merchant +1, diplomacy +2, leadership +1, combat casting +4, agriculture +1, mushroom psychedelic pharmacology +1, wrestling melee +3, dodge +1, spot fine +1, music performance +1, spellcraft +4, balance +1, climb
30?
I need the individual rolls.
Oh, here, I'll put them in the chat.
Thanks. So Zag, continue.
concentration climb +3, concentration +3, craft minus +1, escape artist +1, hide +1, religion +5.
Any more past religion?
Yeah, that's all.
All right. And your spellcraft was 4?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're not going to get high enough. Brandon,
Yeah.
what knowledges does Love have? And
Lev is a
actually,
wizard,
now
so he has all knowledges.
lay it on me.
Knowledge Arcana 21, Engineering 10, Dungeon 14, Geography, History, Local, Nature, and Nobility all 9, Religion 18, and the Plains 22. There's
All right,
also the
go
Sword
ahead and give me a
Coast.
knowledge check for Love, please.
Which one?
You're going to be the average between your religions and your planes.
Oh, okay.
I see you went to Yale.
Yeah.
He's a wizard.
Yeah.
He went to Yale and did not go for their football team.
Okay, so that bonus is going to be 20.
That's LJ.
So 37.
All right. Lev can figure that basically talking over with Blas and kind of giving everybody else the sit rep and the conversation that ensues, he realizes that the goddess that walked past you guys is emanating a field of malevolent energy that has permeated at this point probably the entire area that you're on and is seeping into the prime material plane at an expanding rate.
Oh. Okay.
So that's the physics of theoretical physics of what's going on. You attempt to scry. Love is attempting to scry and can now see with some clarity the king's advisor. sitting at his table with he's apparently he's eating breakfast.
Fuck. Okay, well,
Um,
if he's eating
What do you mean
breakfast,
he's eating breakfast? Fuck, I don't.
well,
Okay.
he looks up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he knows he's being sprayed on. He looks up, and
he's got probably 10 minutes to show me something relevant then.
he tells you, we haven't seen anything coming through, but everything evil is growing more powerful, and the negative energy is honestly very frightening. To unbalance the plane in this manner, whatever you're doing, do it fast.
All right, so the decision is
Hold on. He says whatever you're doing, do it fast. Obviously, you haven't used the stone to come back yet, and since you're scrying on me, I can tell that you at least are still alive. But definitely let me know if you've lost any of your party to the dark side.
lost any of our party to the dark side.
Yeah, Yoda.
Interesting.
Yeah, with that, yeah, that's all he says to you.
I'm very
Scry
tempted.
does not allow you to talk to them, but that's what he definitely tells to you.
Okay.
So I'm very tempted to rest here, but I feel like we are definitely racing against time. I am down my most powerful spell, but I don't want that to keep us from moving forward.
I rolled well enough. You guys, enough of you remember that people have been lost to the dark side. The prince of the elves who went to go fight the drow came back with a demon as his friend. So it is a very and that prince is the same one who got the oracle's stone last, the necrolith. So the last person to hold the necrolith came back under their control.
So we're also racing against time, against our own sanity and alignment, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, I see. Okay.
do we just push forward and, hope for the best? We know that this place exists, so if we need to retreat quickly and find it and hide, we have a place to come, right?
Yeah.
We also could try to send the centaurs forward, but we pretty much know what's happening at this point.
You definitely can. You just don't know what physically is going on, so it's definitely worth a foray to figure out what's happening on the ground.
Great. So, magic users and clerics, rest. Send forth the centaurs with Bob the Badger.
Well, the issue is
Let's
one of
slip
the
the
centaurs
badgers.
is a cleric.
Let's slip the badgers of war.
Yes, exactly.
Well, there is the option to send the entire party forward just to get the sit rep and then pull back.
Okay,
Yeah, but-
how about we do a quick recon, all of us.
But if
you don't
we
split the
run-
party.
Yeah, remember-
Issue is, if we do that, then the time it takes to get back here, we would already have rested.
But you'll know whether or not you'll be killed.
He said it was only an hour or two away, and then if
okay.
the centaurs go quick, like quick, that's why I'm thinking the centaurs, because they can run.
And
Considering you guys haven't rested in over 20, almost 24 hours now, probably, actually, no, you can't run in this dungeon, in this area that you're in, because the terrain is insane.
not run, but we can double time it, can't we?
You can do a full move, which basically you're moving without any armor class bonus, but that's it. You
I
can't
can
do,
also cast haste on both of the centaurs.
Right.
but you couldn't do an actual run.
Okay. Have some people ride the centaurs. I can cast Long Strider, and that would make my base move 50.
Okay, we need
Okay.
someone to hang back and protect the people who are resting. We're gonna.
Well, so the decision is whether or not you guys are going to all go,
Or I'll
just a
rest.
few of you go.
All right, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, you
we-
definitely have the wherewithal for all of you to go at some modest amount of speed. So like two or you could 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, if everyone rode a centaur at the same time and Frederick cast Longstrider, you could make it to the city in under an hour.
Okay, that's close enough to get our recon. Besides, I need you guys need me to scout because I've got a good spot skill in the spyglass as well.
Yeah, and Lev's got fly 60, so I don't need to ride a centaur.
Right. Yeah, I was counting for love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah,
Okay.
we're good.
Let's
All
let's
right.
go ahead.
So you guys ride up. Where did it go? All right.
Riding the centaur.
You get up. You have some level of caution to you. You're not, balls
But
to
we're
the wall.
moving at the speed of plot, right, Vic?
Essentially, yes. Okay, you start to see light coming up ahead.
Who's leading the party, by the way? What's our party order?
That's my next question. You see
Oh.
in the distance, you see light up ahead.
Okay.
Currently, you've got the centaurs are each carrying 2 people, and Frodrick's on the ground, and Lev is in the air. Are you going to continue that as you approach this area?
I
Go to
jump
bed,
off.
buddy.
I leave Carrick on whatever centaur seat.
Okay. I love you too, buddy.
He'll be on
And,
LJ probably.
Great. And but I drop to the ground and use my monk speed to keep up.
I'm going to suggest Froderick take point and run up ahead, keep ahead of you guys, and move as quietly as I can. Leave Bob with one of you in case something happens. Because I think I've got the best spot and listen checks of anybody here, I think. Plus 17, I think.
My listen check is plus 15. My spot is plus 12.
Yeah, my spot and listen are both plus 17.
Yeah, LJ can
Plus I got-
rival you on spot, but not on listen.
Okay. Yeah, but you don't have what, Lev or LJ? I'm sorry.
LJ.
LJ?
Yeah, so I'm fine with you taking point.
Froderick is quieter.
Yeah.
Logic, you want to come with? I think you can keep up with me for a short distance.
Sure.
Okay. I always feel better having somebody with me. Nothing bad ever happens when we're together yet.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. Okay. Blodgett and I are going to move ahead. I'm going to leave. You know what?
How far ahead?
Far enough ahead of the centaurs to, was that at least, what, 80 feet? 100?
Okay. 100 feet.
100 feet. Okay. But we're just out of your dark vision. But, I'm sorry, Blas can see us out to 120, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's stay within Blas's vision. Blas, you watch us. Actually, I want Bob with me because he's going to help me with my spot and listen checks. He has a synergy with me, +2.
Okay. Um, Broderick and Blodgett, each give me a hide check and a spot check, please. Put them in chat because I'm not going to be able to pay as much attention to you as I'd like.
Take a bio break.
All right.
Hide check, hide.
Hide, I got 32.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
And listen check.
Mm-hmm.
31.
No, spot. Sorry, spot check.
Spot. 36.
22 hide.
Oh, I'm sorry, not the spot. I got 28. I did search by accident.
Spot 25. I'm not as good as Blodgett this time.
All right. 10, 20.
Bio break.
All right. Well,
Or
make
you
it
have to say
fast.
something. Go ahead if you're going to say something.
I'm going to show you something.
Oh, show me. Okay. Even better.
All right. That is what you see up ahead. Up ahead about 80 feet. You can see two massive iron gates twisted off their hinges and crumpled to the ground.
Oh.
And their four hulking figures block the path, their features lost in shadows cast by the burning fires behind them.
Might be more
That's a nice
demons.
welcoming party.
They're big enough to be, I mean, they're easily 15-ish feet tall.
Shadow giants.
Shadow giants could very well be, yeah.
That would be a new one.
How high are the ceilings, Victor?
The ceiling, as this area ceiling and the tunnel grow in height as it goes along. Each square in this area is going to be 10 feet.
Okay. So the ceiling is maybe 30 feet high, 40 feet high?
No, more like 40, 50 feet high. The ceiling is getting much, much higher.
Okay. The opening that they're guarding is the room over their heads?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Frederick and Blodgett, what do you guys want to do?
I've got an idea of what we should do.
What do you think?
Okay, Blodgett, I think it would be good for you to, with your sneak, go into one of those little cubby holes along the wall on the east side, and in preparation for a sneak attack. And then I'm gonna basically have the other party members like come up from behind. Let's see, that's a choke point. I'm gonna move up to that white. You see, Victor, about 20 feet ahead, just to my left, there's a outcropping of rock that's like offer some concealment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go sneak up to there, and I'm gonna start firing, and then they're of course probably going to charge.
Are you going to do that before or after you call your friends up?
I'm gonna call them up first, and just very quietly. And now I speak Drow, and I can do a little bit of sign language, basically, and tell them that we got enemies ahead. I think.
Blodgett, you want Blodgett on the other wall?
Do we have the opportunity?
If you're on the east wall in one of those little nooks and stay invisible, I think you'll be good. And just wait till one of them comes by, or they come by and then get them from behind.
Do we have the opportunity to sneak past them?
No.
4 of them, no.
Well,
Not
the
us.
reason I was asking about if there was any room overhead is we've got all these flying potions, right?
Oh,
So we could fly over them. They wouldn't be expecting that. I've got airwalk, so I can get me and
I
probably
have
one.
spider climb if I can get on the ceiling.
So we could potentially like sneak past them. I mean, it seems strange, like centaurs flying over giants, but
Yeah, that's good. That's a good observation. Is there
They're
room on
not.
the ceiling?
They're not invisible. The last time I checked, giants are dumb, but they're not that dumb. I don't think.
okay, it was just an idea.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just well,
I could try.
Yes, I just don't know if a full frontal attack on 4 giants that we don't know if they're on our side or their side. Because remember that the giants are not happy with the priestess, right?
What
oh,
if?
you're right. You got a good point. Let me see what kind of giants they are. If they're stone giants, I'll take you up on like a diplomacy offer.
Well, the other thing that we don't know is we don't know if they're pulling security to keep people out or if they're trying to keep people in. You know, they're like theoretically this place may be in chaos right now.
Which way are they facing, Victor?
Hard to say.
Okay,
You're 80 feet away. You can only see shadows of them at this point.
Yeah, we don't even know what kind of giants they are at this point.
okay,
The DM becomes an economist.
We need better information.
okay.
I think I need to sneak closer. Because if they're giants, they may not be able to see me.
Sneak closer.
That's true. Sneak closer. Yeah, get closer. I'm gonna go take a bio break. What you're doing that?
All right.
You got to find the WMDs.
I'm very glad I talked that we didn't just start a full frontal attack on these guys.
Didn't we do that before and they would have like ferried us across and we could have
Yes.
avoided a
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
Frederick just wants to
Yes.
kill giants. That's his number one thing.
I mean, I get it.
You got to make a choice, drow or giants. You don't have to make a choice. You can kill both, actually. You're good.
There, can I see
Blodgett,
what they are?
you're able to get about 50, 60 feet away, and you can tell these are fire giants. Yeah, you're close enough to see the. Actually, no, because each square is 10 feet. Fucking who knows at this point. You know, we're gonna go back with 5 feet because it makes it easier on me. So yeah, you're about 50 feet away, and you can tell that these are fire giants.
Are they facing me or facing the other way?
2 of them are facing you. 2 of them are facing the other way.
Are they armed?
They are
So, I
very
mean,
armed.
do they have their arms like in front of them or slack? Like, are they on guard duty or are they
They're
on?
wearing blackened steel full plate armor.
Yeah, but
and,
are they on like? Do they look like they're on guard duty or they're ready for an attack?
on guard
You know
duty?
what I mean?
They're absolutely on guard duty. Yeah.
Guard duty. So they're at attention, but they're not,
Correct.
ready to
Correct.
go.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They're by a door in battle gear. I'd say it's safe to say they're guarding.
Right, they're just standing
Guarding
there.
as in if we walk up to them, they will attack us. I think that's a pretty safe bet.
Hey, didn't we used to like
Not
have
necessarily.
someone who could do an illusion of some sort? Like Frederick, didn't you used to have that power?
I did. Well, yeah, I do have that power. I can do a silent image.
Can anybody speak stone fire giant?
I can speak giant.
Do you want to give that a shot?
What kind of silent image can you do?
Whatever is within Victor's reasonableness of,
Sorry, I missed the last thing you said. Say it again, please.
Remember back in the day when we used to create like illusions of giants and they would walk up to the other giants?
Hmm.
Yeah, why don't we try that? It's an oldie but a goodie, but maybe we can at least like reason with them.
What if we did? Can you do a silent image of the goddess that we saw earlier? Because like I feel like these guys might be a pay grade up from our regular fire giants. Like they're wearing gear, they're in this. Maybe we need to do something to like really get their attention.
I'm still kind of the opinion that we could go back, take one last rest, and then come up, back here, and I don't know, diplomacy might be worth a shot. We might just go up, declare ourselves, and make friends.
I say we do that. Let's declare ourselves as friends of the giants versus the Drow priestess, and
Like, we're not gonna get here. We're not gonna get through here without friends.
Okay,
Right.
okay. Before we decide if we're gonna be friends with these guys, though, does anybody have like alignment issues if we decide to change our minds later? Because I want to keep that option open, and I can't promise that I won't.
Broderick has alignment issues doing it.
Well, I mean, I'll talk to Frederick about his alignment issues. I might be able to get that to work, but
We could do
It's
that
not
while
that
we
I
go
have so
back
much
and
alignment
rest.
issues. It's that I have experience issues with giants.
He's
So
got
that's his
personal
preferred.
issues.
They are a favorite enemy.
Kind of like how Lev hates the Drow.
okay. Well, we have to choose one or the other. I say we
for the
keep-
moment.
For the moment, yes. Whatever we do beyond that point. our goal
Okay,
is-
here's how we have it both ways. Okay, Froderick and Blodgett will stay hidden. Okay, I'm gonna stay like about where Blodgett is, basically, and prepare to fire. The rest of you guys can run up there and try to make friends. If they're
Can you
willing
make
to do
like
that.
an illusion of a girl giant that's kind of sexy and kind of saying, "Come here,
Yeah, just like a
boys," or
rabbit.
something?
Yeah, okay.
I mean, just to see how they react. They may attack or they may just relax a little bit.
It's
I don't know.
Suzanne, it's possible to do, but if you do that and then you guys walk up, it's more difficult to then start a decent conversation.
That's true.
They'll
So
be
does
more
anybody
suspicious if you do that.
Other than Frederick, speak fire giant.
He's the only one that can speak giant.
All right, buddy. Sorry, you're it, because none of the rest of us can speak to them.
bad you can't
I can
work.
speak to him in an undercommon or something like that.
LJ can speak ogre, and I know they speak ogre.
Yes.
Okay, well, how about you and I go up there and talk to him then, and everybody else
What-
can
what
hang
if-
back and get
What
ready
if
to
we
attack.
rest first?
Well,
What if
the
we
thing
go
is
back and
that
rest
if we
first?
approach them and we say we're friends, and we come to some sort of parlay, and we're like, look, we're going to be back in like 12 hours, and then we're on like Donkey Kong, right?
I'm
And
still worried about
we're
the
announcing ourselves.
diplomacy.
What's that?
I'm kind of worried about it going tits up anyway.
Well, I definitely don't like telling them, hey, we're gonna come back in 12 hours.
Yeah,
That
no.
prepares them to kill us.
Blodgett, actually, you know what? Blodgett, can you tell if they have a horn or something like that? Some sort of warning device on them? Because my biggest problem is them basically setting out an alert, okay, before we
Sure.
take them down.
You can't see anything of that size. You can't see anything. You can't see
So are
any.
they standing in front of an open door or a closed door?
It's open. The gates themselves are twisted and broken
Twisted
down.
off.
Yeah.
I don't think they can leave this spot. I have a feeling that they have to hold this gate, and they're not going to be able to just run off.
Okay.
Like it's just a hunch. I could be wrong,
Oh.
but it just seems to me like they
Is-
need to control this point.
Is there a gap around them that I could sneak past them?
You could probably sneak past them, but it would be a serious. You would be rolling amazingly
Serious.
well.
Okay. Is there
So-
space above them I could fly? I could climb over them?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right. So here's what we do: we go to the gates as if we're travelers coming to the town, right? And we tell them
Yeah.
basically
No.
that really seriously, we tell them that we're here, and we understand that Kurgoth, the great fire giant, is here. And, we want just one entry into the town, right? If they give us entry in the town, we're cool. If they don't, then we go, oh, okay, and we go back to the little hole in the wall. We rest, and then we come and kick their fucking asses.
Okay, by the way, Kurgoth is a fire giant, is what we were told.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
So the chances of other fire giants saying, yeah, go ahead right on in and not doing something about it, either attacking us or informing Kurgoth that we're here, is 0.
Yeah, but we want that, right? Because we need his help to fight the priestess.
My
I
issue.
don't think you're understanding Kurgoth's role in this, from what I understand.
You're understanding Kurgoth.
Brad, just take a nap right now and recover your spells while we discuss further what we're going to do.
Seriously. It's not even Lev that needs to rest. It's Elgin.
What we were told by that Drow Ranger, okay, Kurgoth is not our friend at all. There is no negotiating with him.
Good at making friends.
The
What
enemy.
did
Tend to
it say
die, but we're
here?
good at it.
Okay, they took Maya Mindra with the help of its archmage, then sacked the city. Okay.
But then the undead queen arrives, kills his archmage, and now
Killed the archmage is what it said.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the archmage was helping Kurgoth.
Yeah, you definitely get the feeling that the two are not friends.
Well, that's true. Okay.
We need to align ourselves with Kurgoth. We basically need to walk up and go, "Hi, we're fucking here because we want to kick the queen's ass, and we're here to help."
Okay.
And see what he says.
Okay.
I still think that we should rest before we do this, so
Cool.
that if it doesn't go like we want, we're ready to hop in and kick some ass.
All right, time is not on our side.
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't you go ahead and check your instincts, okay? And we can either fight it out with them now, or they can say, "Yeah, we'll let you in," and just tell them, "Okay, good. We'll be back in a little while. We just gotta take a napster."
Go ahead and take a nap first. Go ahead and get to gut rest first.
I don't think we
and
should
then
tell
I
them
can spend the
we're
rest of
even
my life.
here.
Guys, go ahead and
Guys.
take your 8-hour rest first, and then go to the thing. I don't want you to debate this for the rest of the day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There are
Because
limits.
you know we will.
Yes, I do. Yes, I
While
know
they're
you will.
sleeping, I'm going to get closer and see if I can, without getting too close, I'm going to get closer to see if I can make out anything else.
Okay. They go back to the thing, get some rest, lodge it. You're able to give me a move silently and a hide roll and a spot check.
Ooh, I got move silently 20 plus.
Okay.
20, 38.
Okay, move silently is plus 18. That's good.
What was the other one? Move silent.
Hide. No, you don't need a hide because you're invisible. Spot check.
I got at 32.
All right. So what you see is that behind the fire giants, immediately behind the fire giants, there seems to be some sort of work fields, mushroom fields, similar to the ones in the big cave back upstairs. And beyond, and actually the mushroom fields, some of those appear to be on fire. Beyond the mushroom fields, there seems to be a city beyond that, and the city is still smoking. You can't make out the city very well because of the angle, but because the fields go down a little bit, but you can tell that the cavern gets fucking huge. Like the ceiling, you're not able to see the top of the cave at all, actually.
Well, it's an underground city, so
it is a big underground city, yeah.
Okay.
It makes the last giant cave that you guys were in look pretty small.
Okay.
Sorry, I
But
was just
you're considering it's fully rested and we've come back. Is that how you're?
I
fast forward.
We're now on day 45, and
is this a good place to stop? Are we gonna come? Are we gonna play next week or the week after, or what is your schedule? I forgot.
Okay, so 2 good questions. One, the answer to the first one is I think we could, if you're doing diplomacy, we can definitely go ahead a little bit.
Okay.
The second answer to the second is that
I couldn't remember when your test was.
the test is going to be actually we can play. I'll tell you what I'll do for you guys. We can play the 21st and the 28th, and then skip the 4th.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
sounds good.
By the way, Victor, just something that you mentioned.
Mhm.
I remember us talking about this not long ago. You talked about us leveling up before we got to the city.
Yes. I thought you guys were going to take a rest before you got to the city. So at the end of this session, you'll level up.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Okay, how about we do the diplomacy thing? Because then we can go a little bit further. Try that. You guys want to do that? Or
I do want to do that.
okay.
All right. So how are you approaching the gates?
Well,
In
LJ
what
should
order?
point.
I'll put my shit in the
Lodge
chat.
is gonna hide.
Yeah, so am I. Frodrick hides with
Right.
Lodgit.
If they're hiding, then LJ's the only one who can actually speak to them in a tongue they understand. So
Right,
LJ will take point.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Right,
walk up
right.
with LJ, although I won't understand a damn thing that's being said.
Okay.
Moral support. I like it.
Use my charisma.
Anyone else going with them?
Here,
I see it.
that's what I'm doing.
Oh, also, yeah, I'm going to, before we get there, I'm going to cast Bull Strength and Crown of Might on myself. Divine
Alright.
Power.
I'll do the same bull strength.
Okay. Oh, I need a new sheet.
Take it away.
Yes, Frodrick is not going to just go ahead and shoot the fire giants.
Thank you.
Mark this as a day in,
It's
infamy.
crazy talk.
Yeah, I know, right? What's happening to me?
So, is it LJ that's coming, right?
Yep.
Not Lev, right?
Correct.
So LJ and I walk up. I'm sure they see us.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. Yeah, we're going to just do pretty much a frontal approach.
Yep.
Bashword, are you staying back there with with Lev?
Who else is back there? I was debating this.
You've got Lev and the 2 followers.
I actually want Lev up there on the opposite end of Frodrick, pretty much like next to where Blaz is right now. Yeah, in that little corridor.
All right, yeah, screw it. I'm gonna have Nell come up with me, and I will go up closer as well. There's no point in staying back there just to keep a couple NPCs alive.
Then.
Okay. All right.
And as we get in sight, LJ will raise a hand in a greeting and greet them in Ogre.
Okie dokie. Wild move, but I like it. You can see very quickly that these are definitely fire giants. They're all for their kind, and you've fought a few of their kind before. They are big and fairly buff.
And they're in fucking full plate. I really don't want to fight these guys.
That's fine. It's the best. It's a great move that you're doing with this space that you're in. One more thing. All right. Okay. Yeah, these guys are. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is this: they come up. They're like, "Oh hey, good. The 4 of them, the 2 who weren't looking, turn around. One of them reaches into his bag with one hand, his sword at the other. And says, a centaur in these parts. You come a long way to die.
Perhaps, but hopefully not at your hand. You see, we have the same enemy, and I believe we could work together.
Okay, diplomacy check, please.
Can I add my charisma to his spice?
You're not speaking, so no.
In a supportive role, I'm sending my energy.
He's so pretty.
Can you use your positive chi?
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. I like it. I like it. Yeah, you can give him a +0.
Fuck yeah. 29.
All right, good job on the bonus. Um,
I couldn't have done it without you.
That's
all right. They are quizzical. They're looking amongst themselves. You can definitely hear them muttering amongst themselves. They ask where you come from and what your purpose is.
I'll tell them that I come from the material plane, and I come to dispatch the threat that the drought posed to our home. As I understand, you and the drow here in Meamidra are not on friendly terms either. So perhaps we could help each other deal with each other's problems.
Hmm.
What is your favorite color?
I whispered to LJ, tell them about the city. Tell them about the vampires that we dispatched.
Oh,
We
yeah.
basically destroyed the vampire city.
Yeah, if they're not going to, reply right away, I can launch into a little bit of a tangent about that. I can recount our adventures in Sith Morcaine, and tell of how, and boast of how many of these undead, these foul undead drow we have already dispatched, and how many of their powerful priestesses fell at our hand.
Okay, they kind of nod to each other. Um, hmm.
Make a sense motive check, Victor.
Go for it. Give me a roll. Zag, go ahead and give me a diplomacy check.
Okie dokie.
I don't think any help there, Vic. 10. Yeah. So anyway,
All right.
actually, it technically would be 14, but I don't know if that would help because it favored enemy is but yeah, they're subtle, these fire giants.
You get a favorite enemy bonus with diplomacy. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, the first time I ever used it for that, right?
You could totally do it if you were lawful evil. I mean, that would be absolutely a thing. All right, Zag, what'd you get?
Sorry, I rolled a 12. I get +2, so it's 14.
14. All right. Okay. They seem to be nodding to each other. They definitely seem to agree with what you're saying. The one who has been doing most of the talking asks you, so you want to work for us? You want to work for Kurgoth?
Or with, I think there could be some negotiation. My primary concern is that my home is safe.
Give me a diplomacy check, please.
If that can be guaranteed, and I can go home, and I and myself can go back home safe and sound, then we can just be out of your hair,
All right, give me a diplomacy check, please.
right? Let's see here. 26.
All right. You're losing him a little bit. Zag.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a diplomacy check.
19 this time total.
What'd you get?
19 total.
Okay. You realize that the centaur is kind of losing the conversation,
Mm-hmm.
and you're able to point out, bring up again the work that you've done, destroying. Point out that your big goal is to stop Eri Tasarin,
Yes.
and how much you guys hate the Drow and the Drow Queen.
You guys might try bribing them with actual.
We
Like-
hate them with a purple passion. You have no idea. The hate is so it's so deep.
Money might speak loud. Just a thought.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I mean, LJ can vouch for how much this guy hates undead. He's a good
He-
cleric, and he would rather summon demons.
Meanwhile, Bash has been drawing pictures of how he murdered giant babies.
Give a speech on how much I hate the undead, and especially the Drow undead, and my entire party like surrounds me. The light changes.
I hate it so much we've actually tried necromancy several
You don't
times.
even
Right.
understand what I'm saying, and still.
LJ runs translator. I can do that.
The giants speak common.
Oh,
Oh. Hello.
that's pretty cool.
Yes. And I mean, we talk about the slaves they took. We talk about how we not only crushed her physical form, but then we went in and like separated her spiritual form from the world. It's amazing.
And we maxed out our credit cards.
All right. They will let you speak to Kurgoth and let him decide.
Let's go.
Yeah, we got in.
Okay. I
This could
don't
get
know
really
if
bad.
you what you've already won.
Look, it's the small victories.
It really is. All right.
Rather level up before talking to Kurgoth. Just a thought.
I'm just going to show you guys what's going on.
Okay.
You're not going to go meet Kurgoth this round. That's not
Good.
what's happening.
That's.
That is definitely not what's happening.
Yeah.
All right. The description. Dust and smoke hang heavily in the air as you come through the gates, but for a brief moment, the sluggishly roiling clouds part, permitting a glimpse of what lies beyond the gate.
Camelot. Camelot.
'Tis a silly place.
It's only a module.
Remember that cross? Ah, it's gone. All right, that's what you guys saw. So, dust and smoke. Okay, in stark contrast to the ever-present darkness that shrouds most of the Underdark, this enormous cavern is alight with fire. Immediately in front of you lie extensive fields of fungus and a paved road leading south into the wreckage of a mighty city. Campfires are scattered throughout the city, most concentrated around a large oval structure on the far side of the cavern, more than 1.5 miles away. Way over here. To your left, Other fires burn in a ring around a towering fortress of dark elegance. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Most of the fires circle around a large oval structure. Is that over there?
Oh, it's his blue.
Oh, that is over there. Okay. I'm going to pull back a little bit, give you a sense of scale. That's 400 feet.
Oh,
So about, so, okay, where were we?
I could launch a
So-
fireball clear across the city.
That would be the most amazing thing you will have ever done.
What's that now?
I
Would
said
be.
launching a fireball clear across the city would be the most amazing thing you have ever done. I would laugh. Sorry, where were we? Campfires are scattered throughout the city, mostly concentrated around a large oval structure on the far side of the cavern, way over here. Okay, you can see the mouse pointers. So there is a large oval structure way over here. A bunch of campfires around it. More than a half mile away. To your left, way over here, other campfires burn in a ring around a towering fortress of dark elegance. Castle, rising from a steep plateau and swooping ramps and great landings. Arcing bridges connect the main towers to additions built into the massive stalactites that hang down beside them. Basically, the castle here on the left goes all the way up to the ceiling of this cave, easily 300 feet in the air. Fairy fire, in hues of green, blue, and violet, dance around the castle's swirls and curves. Opposite the great circle, on your right, way over here, stands a squat building that resembles a gigantic stone spider. It is lit by soft glowing globes of magical radiance and seems to have been heavily damaged. Close before you, beside the road leading to the city, figures move around a camp or bivouac by a large smoky fire. Like right here in front of you is a bonfire, a huge bonfire. Far above the cavern ceiling is shrouded in roiling clouds of smoke. In fact, it looks like there are fires burning even in the air overhead. The clouds of black smoke are occasionally lit from within by a lurid red light. After each such flash, billowing clouds of smoke descend again, blotting out the city. Basically, you had a moment where you could see the entire city, and that moment is gone. The city is so deep in clouds and darkness that it is impossible to see more than a couple hundred feet in any direction.
So, Vic, what you just showed us, would that seem to indicate the two different factions that are not so happy with each other in this cavern, from what we could tell?
A valid question, hard to tell.
Well, they seem pretty like on opposite sides of the cavern from each other, and their very styles are very different.
Right.
The thought. Okay.
Agreed.
All right.
The giants lead you to here, to this bivouac, where you see several other fire giants, some ogres and goblins around a large campfire. The goblins and ogres perk up as they see some non-giants, but the giants say that you're being brought to go see Kurik. Go get a Kurig. Kurgoth. You're going to go see Kurgoth, and they have the other 3 fire giants that are here at this campfire stay with you and take you to Kurgoth, while the 4 of them go back to the gate. So when we convene again, your party will be the whole party, all of you are together, and you're being shepherded to meet Kurgoth by 3 fire giants, and actually a couple of ogres will follow behind as well.
We're off to see the Kurgoth, the wonderful Kurgoth of Oz.
Because.
He's in Moonlighter.
How's that for
The wonderful shit he does. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay. Well, y'all have a good weekend, and we'll see you
Okay.
next week.
All right. See y'all next week.
Yep.
Night.
We'll
Good
definitely
night.
do.
Do we level up our characters at this point? Or
Yes, you
Yes.
can level up your characters at this point.
Brandon,
That's
got a
the way.
question for you, by the way.
All right. Got an answer for you.
Wow, Vic, you're like in 16 of you, like the Brady Bunch. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but it's kind of cool.
It happens.
Brandon, I am actually up for another feat.
Okay.
And the toss-up so far, what I'm thinking of is between 2 things. I think it probably won't be too hard. I thought about taking either dual weapon wielding, or getting another favored enemy. That if Victor allows it, according to that Ranger Druid Barbarian book. That's one of the additional feats in there. I don't remember what page it's on.
What level are you moving to?
I would be moving to 15th level overall, 13 Ranger, 2 Barbarian.
Okay. Then you're going to get the camouflage feat.
Yes.
All right. I definitely would not take the dual wielding one, because you will still need another feat investment to make that a viable strategy, and that's going to be your last one. As for the favored enemy one, I'm not crazy about that either. I'll tell you what, send me an email with the current copy of your character sheet, and I will look over my big list of all the 3.5 feats, and I'll give you my thoughts on
Sounds good.
on good ones to
Okay.
take.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was thinking about taking a bonus against undead. It wouldn't be a lot. It'd be like +2 at the most. If I read it correctly. That's what a favorite enemy. When you acquire one, that's what you typically get is a +2.
Yeah.
It might come in handy because we're fighting the undead. So
could.
But the other thing is, Brandon, I'm running almost all the other feats suck that's left. I mean, it's like
that's
+3 hit points, or keen +2 to spot or listen. Ooh, just none of them. Unless if you spot one that you're like, hey, that would work for Froderick. That's cool.
There are some. One of the things about 3.5 is the feat bloat. There are a lot of pretty useless feats, but there are also a lot of books that have feats in them.
Well, that's why I sent to Victor was one that is specifically for Rangers and Barbarians and Druids. And it has I can send you the book. I got it in PDF format.
Okay.
You can look at that too.
Go ahead and do that too.
Okay.
But I've got this 31-page sheet that has every feat from every book in 3.5.
Oh. Well, again, that's also if Victor clears it, that's because I'm not aware what kind of feats these are.
They're all sourced from canon 3.5 books.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be interested in looking at that. So I'll see what I got and you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh. Trying to decide. Well, Vic, you got a few minutes after, or Brandon, did you need to speak to Vic? If you did,
I was going to catch
do
up with
have
Brandon real quick. I can call you back as soon as we're finished, though.
okay, that'll work, Vic. I will let you guys catch up and what?
Thanks,
Oh,
brother.
you fixed it there. Okay, I thought it was just me and Brandon. I'm like, no, that's not what I meant.
No.
No, you're supposed to guard him. Okay. All right, Vic. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
You got it, man.
Okay, thanks.
right. Okay. So the whole traitor thing kind of threw me for a loop because Lev historically has cavorted with devils. His
Right.
familiar was an imp, which was a type of devil. Um, and there is no greater enemy to the demons than the devils. So where's the traitor thing coming from?
A Nalefshee can tell your alignment on sight. And so he sees that you are a lawful evil wizard working with a good party.
Oh, yeah.
So he sees you for all of what you are. And so you're that, and he did not know who summoned the dredges. He figured it was you. So he was like,
That's kind of funny.
that really is actually.
So he called me a traitor out of a misunderstanding. All
Slight.
right.
I mean, you're
Slightly.
not 100% on the list of people who should be helping in the party that you're in. But
Yeah.
also,
There was this one meme that I saw. I've got to find it. Is it?
oh, I did not spell Colosseum correctly.
Okay, I'd have to spend some more time finding it. I'll have to send it to you later. But
Definitely send
it
it
was
to me.
one of those memes about evil characters rolling around in good parties and like, but maybe, but I like these guys.
The best was, yeah, you don't hold a candle to Moros. He was a lawful evil cleric holding together a group of, but basically roughly the same level of alignment, same mix of alignments. But he was the only evil character, and he kept trying to convince them to do evil things. And by the end of the campaign, he had brought the wizard from chaotic neutral to chaotic evil. And through his actions and the party's actions of not stopping him, he had changed 3 people's alignments.
That's hilarious.
Because he was doing straight up lawful evil shit in front of the party, and they were just like, we'll let him go with it. And I was like, no, you cannot let him go with it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to allow him to change. And they were like, oh, okay, cool.
All right, whatever. No,
It
this
was,
party is too alignment savvy for me to be so brazen about it, I think. But
yeah.
I'm never forgetting. I'm never gonna forget. It's one of my favorite moments of manipulating the entire party at the very beginning of the game, um, against the kind flare. I needed the kind flare.
Yes.
I I
Yes.
I was in the private chats like I was I'm typing, like that whole
Oh
time
my
when we were
god.
approaching. Um,
You said something about that afterwards, I remember. I didn't know what exactly you had done.
I don't remember exactly what I typed, but I basically thought about each of the characters and what their motivations might be for going along with this action, and I planted the seeds of that in their head, and I kind of made a deal with
Oh
them.
my god.
Like I know with Blodgett, um, the thing was I know that mind flayers generally have great stores of treasure. Um, and if we can manage to get this mind flayer alive, and I get to take it back, he can have all my treasure.
All right.
And it just so happened there was no treasure. There was nothing.
Well,
But
no,
I
I
didn't
think
mention that.
there was actually treasure. It was just really, really hard to find.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like it was really, really, really hard to find that guy's treasure. Um, yeah, I remember that one where the treasure was just like this ridiculously difficult thing, like literally as hard as killing the mind flayer.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you guys got him. It was a kind flare, so it was much easier to kill. But yeah,
But no, I was in everybody's private messages, just like appealing to the instincts of their class. And there were a couple people that I couldn't. I just couldn't get on my side, like Blas. He and I were at each other's throats. So I was like, no shot, this is happening with him. So I relied on numbers. If I could get everybody else but Blas, then like we got this. We're going with this.
right, right. That worked. It
I
worked.
still can't believe how well that worked. It went flawlessly.
Oh my God, you guys were awesome.
Yeah.
All right, man. I will catch up with you later, buddy.
All right. I'll see you next week. Have a
You
good
bet.
one.
I'll see you then. Bye bye.